Good evening and welcome to this special presentation of high school football. A doubleheader tonight, the MIAA Division IV and Division V championship games. Coming up at 8 o'clock, probably closer to 8:30, we'll have the Division V clash. Number 1 seed Hanover against number 2 seed Foxborough. But first, we have the Division IV championship, an all-Patriot League affair, as the 10-1 Duxbury Dragons are the number 1 seed and home team and favored against the 9-3 Scituate Sailors. I'm Paul Healy, along with Ryan Dolinger. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's the first time I think you've ever butchered my last
name.
name.
It, really.
Dolinger. That's
Dolinger.
okay. That's
Wow.
okay. That's all right.
Wow. And Bill, not Nichols, Keith Jr. is with us today. He's a 13-year official with the NFHS, helping us with rule interpretations and stats. On graphics, Kevin, that's going to leave Mark Callahan joining us, our color commentator. Thank you very much for hockey and softball and girls basketball pinch hitting on graphics today. Peter Bray on camera. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. Gentlemen, this should be a good one. Ryan.
Oh, God, I'm really excited for this one. Duxbury Scituate, just like an old-school classic rivalry game. And I'm sure Duxbury does not forget what happened to them 2 years ago at this exact same stadium against this Scituate team. And how epic of a game that was and how big of an upset that was for that Scituate team.
Scituate scored late and decided to hell with a tie. Yep. They went for a 2-point conversion, and Keegan Sullivan ran it home.
And they got it.
Yep. So
I'm sure Duxbury, I'm sure the coach has that in the back of their minds, and I'm looking forward to a big physical matchup here and a really great straightforward game here.
And Bill, you're familiar with our umpiring crew, our officiating crew today.
Absolutely, Paul. They are all brother officials of mine from the Mansfield board. They're a very, very solid crew. I'm looking forward to a good game from all 3 teams on the field.
Exactly. The team in green, the team in white, and the team in stripes. We'll be right back after this on 1320 WARA. Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs. Thank you to Jeff Schweitzer of Northeast Financial Strategies for helping us make this broadcast possible. Located in Wrentham since 2010, committed to the local community, Jeff provides financial strategies that fit your needs. You can contact Jeff and talk about sports or finance at 800-560-4637 or nfsnet.com. Good luck to all of the athletes competing from Jeff Schweitzer and Northeast Financial Strategies. Wrentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. They offer personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Best of luck to all of the local teams from the Wrentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at wrenthamcoop.com. Welcome back to Gillette Stadium as we get ready for the Division IV championship game. Duxbury has been traditionally a passing team, and this year they've transferred to a 2-quarterback system and more of a running attack. They're led by, They're led by Alex Barlow. He wears number 1 on the program, 152 rushes, 1,245 yards, 17 touchdowns. He had 292 yards rushing on Turkey Day against Division III finalist Marshfield. He's committed to Bentley.
Bentley, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
An outstanding football program. Duxbury, they average 213.7 yards rushing a game, but allow only 92 yards rushing. Barlow averages 6.6, the team averages 6.6 yards a carry and they've had 27 rushing touchdowns this year. But the Scituate Sailors are no slouch. Their quarterback, Jackson Belson, 154 completions and 244 attempts for more than 2,400 yards, 27 touchdowns to just 7 interceptions. Lawson Foley has caught 10 of those touchdowns, 45 catches overall for 835 yards. They have 2 outstanding running backs. Alex Burrell, who's run for more than 900 yards. He's got 9 touchdowns on the season. William Robinson has rushed for 635 yards with 9 touchdowns. Duxbury kicks off right to left. As we begin, kick is received at the 15-yard line. Coming up the right sideline is number 4, Sam Allard. He's knocked out of bounds just short of his 40-yard line.
Yeah, now we see this Scituate offense coming out to start the state title game here, Paul, and let's see what this offense can get going. Duxbury's defense has been pretty solid all year long. They run a 3-4 base, and they really like to put their outside linebackers on the line of scrimmage as well and help out with that edge run game. And Scituate really likes to take advantage of those edges and utilize their running back speed and explosiveness.
Both teams can run well out of the spread offense. Play action pass to the left flat. Caught by Lawson Foley, and he's taken down right away for a gain of maybe, we'll give him 1 because we're generous. That might have been Barlow on the tackle. Oh, by the way, we told you about Barlow's offensive prowess.
He also leads the team in tackles,
71
right?
tackles and
Wow.
5 sacks.
Yep.
Second down, 9 yards to go. They're trying to run to the left. And that's a very short gain. It's going to be, we'll give them 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down, 7 yards to go.
Yep, there's that Duxbury defense. Their outside linebackers do a great job containing the edges and holding Burrell to a minimal gain there, and a tough 3rd down here to open up the game for the Scituate Sailors.
Alex Burrell wears number 11, a 5'11", 180-pound senior. Each team with more than 24 seniors on the roster. Rolling right, Bellin has time, steps back, throws high, incomplete, just over the head of Charlie Hartwell. It's going to be 4th and 7.
Yeah, tough opening drive there for the Sailors, and quarterback Jackson Belsan, the senior there, just nowhere to go with that ball on 3rd down. Not a lot of places to throw. Great coverage on the back end by Duxbury, forcing a 3 and out, and a great start for Duxbury to start this game.
No score, and I don't have my little egg timer. We'll have to find that. Oh, he drops the punt and then hits it. Ball doesn't even reach the line of scrimmage, and Duxbury's going to take over just outside the 35-yard line of the Sailors. What happened on that snap?
Oh, gosh.
It was high. He tried to recover it and then completely whiffed on it.
Yeah, I think this Sailor team is a little bit flustered early on. Nerves getting a little bit of the best of them, and this Duxbury high-flying offense coming out to take the field for the first time, and we get to see Alex Barlow in action.
Number 37, Cam King, jumped on that, I guess, punt. The ball. I think the ball did hit his shoelaces.
It did, yeah. I think he just kind of whiffed on the kick a little bit. And,
Bill, you don't think so?
Technically, it did not cross the line of scrimmage, so it was not a punt.
Okay. It is a fumble and a recovery. So Duxbury has 1st and 10. They're at the 37-yard line. Fake to Barlow, running to the right. That's number 3 at quarterback, Trevor Jones. And that's going to be a short gain.
Yeah, Duxbury, like you said before, Paul, going with a 2-quarterback look. I have seen Trevor Jones get a big bulk of the snaps lately, especially in the playoff games. So we'll see how they kind of rotate him in and out and throw this Scituate defense off guard here.
Finn Carley's thrown for 335 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jones is thrown for over 1,200 yards, 18 touchdowns, just 3 picks. Spread offense, running back to the right. That's the short side of the quarterback, Jones. Fakes to Barlow again and runs right because he knows that Sailor defense is keying on him. That's a gain of 6 or 7 yards.
Yep.
Ooh, less than a gain of 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head there, Paul. The left guard and the right tackle both pull towards Barlow's side. Quarterback Trevor Jones ends up keeping that for a solid gain there on 2nd down.
They're hoping the linebackers are reading the pulling guards as keys and take themselves out of the play. Bill, has the umpire gotten in the way yet?
Not yet. It's a very good one, by the way.
Third down, 5 yards to go. This time they give to
There's
Barlow through a big hole running behind the center of Vegno, the right guard Johnson, and the right tackle Moore. First down.
Yeah, big hole opened up there by that Duxbury offensive line, getting plenty of penetration up front, opening up the running lane there for Barlow to get an easy pickup on and get the first down.
We'll put him at the 24-yard line. What'd you get for that run, Bill?
I had about 7 or 8.
Thank you very much. First down, 10 yards to go. Keeping his feet moving after contact, pushing the pile. That's Barlow again on the run.
For 5.
5 more yards.
Yeah, it's a great effort by Barlow. He got bottled up there right at about the line of scrimmage. He thought he was only going to get maybe 2 or 3 yards on that play. Able to spin out of a couple of tackles there in the scrum and pick up about 5.
All the Duxbury players turn towards the sideline. 4 players in bright orange hats give the signals. Wonder how much time they spend practicing that. H-back just off the left tackle's rear end, 2 wideouts. The H-back comes in motion. He's an extra fullback. They give to Barlow up the middle, barreling through tacklers. Initial hit made by number 70, Charlie Murphy. He's close. He's got another first down.
Yeah, we saw a recipe of this a lot last night during our games, Paul. Just pounding the rock, establishing the physicality early, and Barlow starting to feast on this defensive front for Scituate early on.
A 5-yard gain and a 6-yard gain. Watts is the left tackle. He's a good one. Scanlon, the left guard. Revegno, the center. Johnson, the right guard. Moore, the right tackle. Jones, that's a straight run to the left. He's hitting the backfield, spins out of the tackle, gets inside the 10 to the 7 or 8 yard line. Running hard for a quarterback. Tackle made by number 6. That's Quinn DeCourcy.
Yeah, just a simple little option route to the left. Quarterback ends up keeping it there, and Barlow's actually the lead blocker on that play.
Yeah.
And a solid pickup there for Jones.
From the 13 to where is he?
At the 8-yard line.
8-yard line, thank you. Huge giant scoreboards. They don't put the line of scrimmage anywhere on them. Give to Barlow up the middle. Huge collision in the middle. Short gain. Who's at the bottom of that pile? Get up. That's number 54 on the hit for the Sailors, Sean Coyne.
Yeah, great job by Coyne there. Able to shed the block from the center and stood up Barlow right there at the line of scrimmage. Great tackle, and that's what the Scituate defense is going to have to do. They're going to have to shed off the blocks and wrap up Barlow before he can actually get his feet moving.
Third down, 5 yards to go at the plus 9-yard line. No score here early in the first quarter. First drive of the game for Duxbury. They're heading right to left on the left hash mark. Rolling towards the wide side right is Jones. Lofts into the end zone. Touchdown pass. His 19th of the season. On the catch, number 16 for the Dragons captain, Adam Barr.
Yeah, fantastic play design there, Paul. Get the pocket rolling out to the right on third down and goal. And just not very good coverage there on the back end, and a great route run by the captain, Adam Barr, and Duxbury on the board early.
9-yard touchdown pass, 6-0 Dragons. Lining up for the PAT, left-footed kicker. Holding is number 14, Szczesny. Kick is right through the uprights. Is that number 80 or number 90? Number 30 on the PAT. I know what I'm talking about. That's Gavin Hammond, 7-0 Dragons.
Are you sure you have your long distance glasses on, Paul?
Earlier I put on Kevin Callahan's glasses and wonder why I couldn't see anything. 7-0 Duxbury on their first drive of the game as they drive 63 yards. 8 plays, 63 yards.
Kevin Callahan.
Bill, thoughts, stories, anecdotes?
Nope. Nothing so far. It just looks like Duxbury has come out and decided that they want to, pound the ball, loosen them up a little, and that allowed the wide receiver wide open in the corner of the end zone. It was a nice play.
Yeah, again, traditionally a passing team for Duxbury. Head coach Matt Landolfi in his 3rd season. His son played quarterback in the private school league. Another kickoff return from his own 18-yard line. Comes at the right sideline, cuts to the left, gets over the 25. and he's taken down. Initial hit by number 7, Jack Rees of Duxbury. The Sailors begin their second possession at about their own 26-yard line. Where are they putting it?
27.
27.
I was close.
Yep.
Yeah, Scituate Sailor's got a cool little mascot going on there on the Jumbotron. Almost looks like a rundown version of Popeye the Sailor Man, but you know, you always dig seeing some high school mascots here at the state title Super Bowls.
No can of spinach due to copyright violations. Running back is to the left of the quarterback, Besland. Right wing comes in motion to the left. It's a jet sweep, gets to the left edge, turns upfield, gains 4 or 5 yards. Tackle made by Duxbury's number 56, two-way starter, Ben Watts.
Yeah, Scituate really trying to establish some sort of run game on these edge runs, and Duxbury, that's part of the strength of their defense, where they line up in that 3-4 set, and their outside linebackers do a fantastic job containing the edges.
We'll be generous and call it a 5-yard gain. It is 2nd and 5, long 5. 2 wideouts to the right, that's the wide side. Belson back to pass, pump fakes, rolls right. Scrambling now, throws it away. Oh, back shoulder throw is
Fantastic
complete.
Job.
To number 26, Charlie Hartwell. Wow.
Wow, fantastic job there by Belson to get out of the pocket and avoid the pressure and give his receivers a little bit more of a chance to try and get open. Belson just kind of throws this up for his man to try and get it, and all the credit to Charlie Hartwell on that throw, able to work his way back towards the ball and make a phenomenal catch. First down, Sailors.
They're all the way to the 46-yard line. That's a 23-yard gain. Now they run to the right. Spinning out of the tackle is Alex Borrell. Tackle made eventually by Jack Rees. That's going to be a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, big third down play there for that Scituate offense to pick up that first down. They hadn't really gotten a lot going offensively so far up to this point, but now they're at midfield and starting to cook a little bit.
At their own 48-yard line. They're on the right hash mark, heading left to right. Quarterback fakes, rolls to the left. Beautiful open field tackle. This is the 3rd time we've mentioned Jack Rees making the tackle. It'll be 2nd down. It'll be 3rd down and 7, no gain.
Yeah, Jack Rees, in this Duxbury secondary, you'll see a lot of two-way players play both offense and defense. They explode to the ball, and they really like to help out in the run defense as well on the edges.
They're now on the left hash mark, so the right side's the wide side of the field. Both teams do not huddle. They go to their positions, look toward the sidelines for multiple signals. Trips to the right, one wide out to the left. Rolling to his right. Belson pumps, throws, incomplete. Double coverage over the head of Sam Allard.
Yeah, the Sailors try to move the pocket to the right there, it looks like, and Belson just not a lot of places to throw the ball.
We have a flag on the field.
Say it again.
We have a penalty.
Okay.
This could be a big call.
What was that call, Bill?
Holding on the outside as the quarterback rolled over to the wide side with the double splits. The line judge caught the tackle with a little bit of a grab.
And they declined the penalty, and they replaced nearly all of the starters. Do the Sailors for punt formation. This time it's a good snap. Left-footed punt by Ekmas, fielded at his own 20, eschewing the fair catch. Is that Trevor Jones, the quarterback, returning punts? He's a defensive back, a quarterback, and a punt returner. I don't think he does enough for this team.
Holy smokes, that is him on punt returns, isn't it?
Yes.
Huh.
4:22 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 Duxbury. And they take over, they begin their second possession. Another decline penalty, Bill.
I didn't see the flag, Paul. I apologize.
If Bill doesn't know, we don't know. Kevin, what am I saying? Kevin has no idea. He's still trying to figure out the graphic system.
He's still trying to figure out how to sell his brake pads and rotors.
Yeah, exactly. I could give you a guarantee, but, well, never mind. They're at their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10, Duxbury Dragons. Jones stays in at quarterback. Twins to the left, one receiver to the right. Tight end is to the right. Guard pulls from the left side. They run behind him. A lot of contact at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 4-yard gain for Jones. A lot of Jones early. More Jones, less Barlow.
Oh, yeah. Lots of Jones. You just, when you're running a 2-quarterback system, you tend to stick with the hot hand. And unfortunately, it looks like Barlow is limping off the field here, Paul.
Ooh.
Oh, he got rolled up underneath there. It looked like on the tackle, and Barlow's slow to get up and limping off to the sideline.
No big deal. He's only their leading ball carrier and leading tackler. Second down, a short 6 to go for Duxbury. They fake to the new running back. Jones runs left, cuts back right, dives forward. He's out to about the 29-yard line. Tackle made by number 53 for the Sailors, Amari Mendez.
I mean, we can kind of see why Jones is also a punt returner. He's got a lot of patience waiting for blocks to open up in the run game. Fantastic job by Jones to gain these positive yards on the first 2 plays of this drive and setting up a 3rd and short.
They're at the 29-yard line, so that was a 3-yard gain. And they go right up the middle. Is Barlow back in?
Yes, he is.
And Barlow's back in, just barely gets the first down for the Dragons, and they move the chains.
Yeah, fantastic job by that Dragons offensive line to get that penetration and that short yardage and pick up that first down. Yeah, that first run of this drive, Barlow kind of got wrapped up in the tackling there with the Jones run, and his leg kind of fell awkwardly, but glad to see him back out on the field and back to 100%.
In on the tackle was Aiden McCormick. First down, 10 yards to go, their own 32-yard line. They lead 7-0, clock moving with 2:43 to go, first quarter. Bunch formation on the left. Look at the size of the splits between the center and the left guard. H-back fills the gap. Jones is going to go deep.
He's got a man.
It's caught on the dead run. Sprinting into the end zone, number 13, Zach Falls, with his 13th touchdown reception of the year. 13-0 Duxbury.
Zach Falls, a big 6'4" target for Jones to fire to. Had the matchup he was looking for on that play action pass, and an absolute perfect throw by Jones, leading his receiver in stride, and a big play for their 2nd touchdown of the game on the 2nd consecutive drive of this game.
68-yard touchdown pass.
What an absolutely unbelievable throw. Hits him in stride. Perfect throw.
Bill, can you throw the ball that far?
Absolutely not, Paul. Absolutely not.
How's the finger tonight, by the way?
It's doing better. Still hurting. Still hurting. It'll never be the same as you saw last night, as I showed you.
PAT is no good. And again, keep in mind, these are NFL goalposts here at Gillette Stadium, which are 6 feet thinner than high school goalposts. So it's 13-0 in favor of the Dragons. And we'll be right back.
The Eaglebrook Saloon in Norfolk brings the look of the Wild West, a full menu and a family-friendly setting convenient to Gillette Stadium, Patriot Place, and the Rentham outlets, but a bit more rustic. An experience not often found in this neck of the woods. Partner, gift cards, T-shirts, and souvenirs always available. Good luck from Chuck and Ellen and everyone at Eaglebrook Saloon. All hail the spirit of Russ Francis. EaglebrookSaloon.com.
Chuck and Ellen over at the Eaglebrook, along with John and Charlotte McTurnan.
All hail Russ.
Yes. We were happy then. Left-footed kickoff, line drive, base hit. Fielded at his own 10, going back to his own 6 to gain momentum. Gets out to the 25. Flag is down. What do you got there, Bill?
Block in the back. Clearly called. We had a couple of flags we had on the far side, as well as the referee himself. Clearly saw it. It's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Hey, I forgot to put a penalties category on your stat sheet. That'll go in the lower right.
No problem.
Kevin, you can offer any tips on the stat sheet. You've used that before. Not well, but he's used it before. They'll mark the penalty back inside the 10-yard line, and trailing 13-0, the Sailors are going to begin.
Can't help but feel like we're seeing some deja vu a little bit from last night.
Yes.
Paul, early adversity for this Scituate team, down early by 2 scores. Let's see how they respond.
Milton was down 14-0 to Walpole, scored the next 42 points.
Oh, great
Beautiful
throw.
sidearm pass. Flag is down.
Flag in the secondary.
For
It looks
Belson
like.
to Lawson Foley.
Yeah, Foley, we're going to call his name a few times tonight. He's probably the main target in the passing game for the Sailors. And it looks like, I think we're going to get maybe a holding call on the defensive side of the ball here, maybe, Bill? Or a pass interference?
Interference, which they will decline because they'll give the spot of the ball.
Yep.
And there it is. So
21
line of
yards.
scrimmage was the 8. Ball's now at the 30.
22.
Yeah, 22-yard gain. Whoops. 1st and 10.
He's got him. He's got a man.
A direct
Wide
snap to
open.
the running back, pitched it back to the quarterback. Nobody within the area code of Sam Allard, and he strolls into the end zone on a 70-yard touchdown play.
It doesn't get much easier than that, Paul. That's for sure. Got the entire front 7 of that Duxbury defense to bite on that play action to the toss to the right.
Wow.
And what was it? Sam Allard just all alone down the middle of the field. Easy throw and catch, and a big touchdown for this Sailor team that needed that big time.
Was that a direct snap to the running back or the quarterback?
It was the
flipping?
quarterback.
Okay, and the quarterback
fake toss to the right.
Okay. And again, we have the largest outdoor scoreboard in the Western world here at Gillette.
But we can't see it.
Yes, and everyone's got a great view of it except us in the press box. We'll watch and get it right the first time, Paul. Here comes the PAT, and the kick is good. That was number 4, Allard, with a PAT. Long snap was number 62, Chris Caparella. It's 13-7. We'll be right back.
Thank you to the Gavel Public House for underwriting this broadcast. Located in the heart of historic Wrentham Center at 36 South Street, the Gavel Public House is dining in a cozy pub-style atmosphere. All menu items are prepared daily by our executive culinary team using local seasonal ingredients. The Gavel Public House has a full-service bar with a variety of craft beers. Enjoy dinner and drinks with friends in the outside seating area. Go to thegavelpublichouse.com.
Welcome back to Gillette Stadium, 1320 WARA, WARAradio.com. 24 hours after this broadcast, we'll link up our video to the radio call, and the game can be viewed anytime on the AACS YouTube channel. If you enjoy the broadcast, hit the like button, leave a comment.
Yeah.
Leave my mother out of it if you like.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, you can subscribe. Scituate will kick off left to right, and that is Allard kicking off. I love high school football where they play multiple positions. Fielding it at his own 11-yard line. That's Sam Wine. Gets to the edge. He's on the sideline.
He's going.
He's across
He's
midfield.
gone.
Misses one last tackle. Starts to stumble. Allard is after him. Will not catch him.
Wow.
That is a kickoff return of 89 yards.
Holy
Duxbury.
cow. Jeez, he got some blocking on the right side of that return team, and he just took off on the sidelines. Not very good pursuit by that Sailor special teams, and he took full advantage of that.
An 89-yard return. Trying to see if anyone laid a hand on him. Got to the edge. Great blocking on the wall. And yes, the only player who laid a finger on him was Quinn DeCourcy. Wine downfield for the touchdown.
Yeah, fantastic return by Wine there. He hit a second gear once he hit the edge and just took off.
Second gear, I think that was closer to a third.
Probably
fourth.
a third or a fourth, yeah.
Turbocharged. Bill, has this start been exciting enough for you?
Absolutely. It is going to be a shootout. It really is.
Yeah. Here comes the PAT attempt. Left foot kick through the uprights, and that's Gavin Hammond with the PAT. It is 20-7. I know what I'm looking at. In favor of the Dragons. 1:41 to go in the first quarter. We'll keep it right here. Guys, talk amongst yourselves. I've got to find my little egg timer so I don't go more than 3 minutes without giving the radio audience
How
a
do you
score.
forget your egg timer,
It's
Paul?
in
That's
here
like
somewhere.
priority number one.
I know it.
Jeez, it's like he had to wake up early this morning and do his own radio show, huh, Bill? Jeez.
Not only did I do that, I had to wake up Jim Jones early this morning to a computer faux pas. That was the classic, did I wake you? Huh? What? No. I wish I was making that up. I'm not. Which means Jim Jones liked me more yesterday than he does today. Kickoff left to right, line drive, ground ball, out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
We're going to go to the 35 with that one.
So, Bill, when a kick is out of bounds inside the 30, the ball's brought to the 30, and then
5 yards is added to the total, so the start will be at the 35 ball.
So the Dragons, who just got the crowd on their side, will begin at their own 35. Pretty good field position, 1st and 10. We have had 27 points scored in the first, 10 minutes, 19 seconds.
That's insane.
Yeah,
like deja vu all over again,
Yeah.
Paul. Our games last night as well had some really explosive first halves as well, so.
Trying to get Duxbury's offensive line here for you.
Was a little confusion out there. There was like a mixed signal from the sideline where one or two of the officials thought there was going to be a kick over.
Okay. The center is number 62, Chris Carpella. They give to their main running back coming up the middle, breaks the tackle, gets to the edge of the right side, skitters out of bounds. Alex Burrell
Going to give him 10 on that.
moves from his own 35, and they're marking it at the 45.
Yeah, Alex Burrell got a lot of speed and quickness, able to utilize that, and he explodes through the hole. He's not a very patient runner, Paul, but he sees the hole and just explodes right through it.
2 tight ends. This time he runs left inside, goes outside. That was Jones on the tackle, Trevor Jones, but that's a 6-yard gain for Allard. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, that'll be the key for this Scituate offense to establish that run game. Belson doing a great job in that read option game, and Burrell starting to get going here on this drive. So that'll be the recipe for success for this Scituate team to stay in this game.
Second running back is in William Robinson, wearing number 21. He's got 635 yards rushing on the year with 9 touchdowns. They fake, back to pass. Belson way back, he's inside his own 30. Throws the ball out of bounds. Intended receiver was Roman Glowak. Pressure applied by number 56, Brent Watts. Won't be the last time we call his name.
Yeah, Watts did a great job on shedding that block. Did a nice little swim move on the left tackle and able to get pressure on Belsan. And Belsan did a great job escaping the pocket and buying some time, throwing the ball away.
3rd down, 4 yards to go for the Sailors. Tight slot on the left side. That's the short side. Wide out there as well. They see, boy, Duxbury has 10 of their 11 defenders. Now they back off within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. So they've got the tight end on the left, and then there's a timeout called by Scituate. We have 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Duxbury 20, Scituate 7. We'll be right back.
Thank you to the Gavel Public House for underwriting this broadcast. Located in the heart of historic Wrentham Center at 36 South Street, the Gavel Public House is dining in a cozy pub-style atmosphere. All menu items are prepared daily by our executive culinary team using local seasonal ingredients. The Gavel Public House has a full-service bar with a variety of craft beers. Enjoy dinner and drinks with friends in the outside seating area. Go to thegavelpublichouse.com.
Trying to get the Sailor offensive line. Teams warm up off-site, don't have much time on the field.
See, 64, 70.
Yeah.
Well, we do have
62, 52.
62 is the center.
The helmets help, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 64 and 65, both captains, but yeah.
All right, 62 is the center. The right guard, whoops. Is that 62 or 52?
Looks to be 52 is the center, 62 guard, 64 tackle on our side, Paul.
Right slot goes in motion to the left. That's the short side. Fake to the running back. Throw on a slant pass over the middle. Caught for a first down at the 35-yard line. of Duxbury. That's big, number 85, Michael Chatterton.
Make that 89. Paul.
89,
Roman
thank you.
Glowak.
That's his second catch.
Big 6'4", 180-pound tight end there at the position. Nice solid little play action pass on 3rd and 4. And a great throw there by Belsan to pick up that first down.
14-yard gain on the play. Trips to the right. That's the wide side. This time they give to the running back. Inside, outside. Allard leaps a tackle. Burrell leaps a tackle. Makes it all the way to the 27-yard line. 8-yard gain.
Yeah, fantastic run by Burrell. Able to find that hole, explode right through it for a solid pickup on first down.
Trips to the left now. They give to Burrell running left. Lowers his head. Bursts through the line.
Yep.
First down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, you love seeing Burrell find that hole and just explode right through it. Great job so far on these past 2 drives for Scituate. End of the first quarter here, Paul, and they are cooking.
Wow, when we come back, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Sailors at the 18-yard line of the Dragons on 1320 WARAA.
A special thanks to Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial, 896 Main Street, Walpole, Mass. Email Rich at rharwood@baystatefinancial.com. Rich has 31 years of financial advising and planning for families and businesses. He also specializes in financial and estate planning for families with special needs children and has the designation as a special care planner. He is the current board chairman of the ARC of Bristol County, a local nonprofit serving the needs of families in Norfolk and Bristol County. Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
Welcome back to Gillette Stadium.
Timeout still.
And we're still waiting.
Still in a TV timeout
Yep.
here.
In the second period, the Scituate Sailors will be heading right to left against this tough Duxbury defense. Duxbury usually allows less than 100 yards a game rushing. Ryan, you say hello to your mom, Lynn, with an E every broadcast.
E,
Bill,
yep.
anyone you want to say hello to?
Paul, my family's not from the area, so unfortunately they can't listen, and I haven't told them that I'm doing this. So
Oh,
there you
the only one that knows is my wife.
You can listen anywhere in the world with internet access at WARAradio.com.
/listen live.
Yes.
And the double ACS app on iPhone as well.
Well, I have a flip phone. I don't know about that.
I need to see that flip phone.
Oh, here it is.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely do.
Yes, I do. Running to the left, hit at the line of scrimmage, and still Burrell bursts forward. Initial hit made by number 6, Tom Sheehan. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that Duxbury defensive line starting to make a little bit of adjustments to that zone run game that the Sailors are presenting so far on this drive.
Whoops.
Holding them to a minimal gain there, and it'll be about 2nd and 8.
They're just they're at the 20-yard line. Throw to the flat. Pass is caught. Don't know if he had 2 feet in, but you only need 1 in high school and college ball. Catch made by Charlie Hartwell. He has a touchdown reception on the day. Line of scrimmage is a 14-yard line. That's a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, great route run there by Hartwell. Able to get a quick out route, and then Belson able to get the ball out of his hands quick. And it'll set up a 3rd and 1 opportunity here for the Sailors.
Looking to the sideline to get the call. Score is 20-7 Duxbury. But Scituate is driving. They're at the 14-yard line of the Dragons. 3-man front, 4 linebackers. Tackle made just outside the 10-yard line by Reiner Thomas. Was that Barilla in the carry again?
Yes, sir.
What do you have stats for Burrell so far, Bill?
So far after that after that 3-yard run. He's at 39 yards right now, Paul.
It's another first down. They're at the 10-yard line. Pitch to the right to Burrill, trying to get to the edge in front of the pulling guard. Wow. Big number 64 took on 2 blockers, Captain Colton Downing. Gain of only 3 or 4 yards, but that was the most, only 2 yards. That's the most physical play we've had all night.
Yeah, for sure. These outside runs outside of the tackles, they're playing to the strengths of that Duxbury defense here. If they can establish that run in between the tackles instead, I'm sure they'll have a little bit more success there. But Duxbury's done a great job so far containing those edges and holding them to minimal gains on runs to the outside of the tackles.
11th play of the drive coming up. 64 is the right guard. 62 the right tackle. Throw to the end zone.
Great job.
Complete. And we have our 5th touchdown of this game already on the reception.
That's Foley.
Well, yeah, Foley, Lawson Foley, his 11th touchdown reception of, actually 11th touchdown reception of the year.
Yeah, great play design here, Paul. Fantastic. You had trips to the near side on our side there, and you had 2 dig routes, short little in routes on the inside receivers, and then there's a Foley on a corner route, and Belsan able to kind of lob it up and throw a nice touch pass to him in the corner of the end zone, and a fantastic drive for this Sailors team to keep it within striking distance.
20-13 is the score. PAT attempt from Allard coming up through the uprights. 20-14. The Sailors within 6. Well, 5 touchdowns in 13 minutes and 45 seconds. Anyone complaining?
Not at all. Because this is where the chess match comes in, Paul, between these 2 coaches. Try and game plan your defense. I feel like this game's going to come down to whatever defense can get some stops late in the game. But these offenses are clicking on full cylinders right now here in this first half, and it's been really exciting so far.
Kicking off right to left will be the Scituate Sailors. Boy, both teams have shown multiple weapons.
Yeah, it's been really fun to watch. Tough to keep up with sometimes, too. Thank God I'm not doing stats tonight.
It's a challenge. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the no huddle.
Yeah.
Please, somebody
tell me about it.
Somebody huddle up so I can think about what's going on.
Exactly. Duxbury to our left. 5 men at the line of scrimmage. 4 men creating a box between the 35 and 25-yard line. 2 deep receivers. Here comes the kickoff right to left. This one's high and deep. Fielding at his own 8-yard line, running to the left. I believe that's Barr. Spins out of the tackle.
Great tackle.
Initial hit number 6, Quinn DeCourcy.
Yeah, great job there by DeCourcy coming down and making that shoelace tackle and saving a big return there. And great job there by that Sailors kickoff coverage team.
Duxbury will take over 1st and 10, their own 19-yard line. They lead 20-16, 10:08 to go in the second period. 4-man front for the Sailors. 2 inside linebackers deep off the ball, ready to attack the line of scrimmage. 3 DBs. They give to Barlow up the middle. Huge collision as he gets out to the 25-yard line. That's football.
Yeah, this Duxbury strength of their running game for sure, and the weakness of this Scituate defense is their rush defense. Their defensive line does occupy the blocks, but they do struggle to shed the blocks.
Ronan Manning is their inside linebacker. That was a collision with Barlow. Manning leads the team with 93 tackles on the season. Now they sneak a linebacker around to the line of scrimmage. 5-man front. And the other linebackers blitzing. It's man-on-man coverage on the outside. Oh, and Jones just overthrows Sam Wine. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, you saw them load up that box there, Paul. little 5-man front that we saw our Bombardiers run a couple of times this season. And, they sent the pressure on that one, anticipating the run. And quarterback there, Trevor Jones, had his man wide open, just overthrew him just by a touch.
Yeah, Duxbury coaches up top are right below our press box. I hope we're not distracting them. I wouldn't want to work with me babbling in the background. 3rd and 5, Jones in a shotgun formation from his own 25. It's a design quarterback draw. Sheds one tackle, is hit. Keeps his feet moving, and I think he's got the first down.
That's a fantastic effort by the quarterback, Jones, there. Yep, like you said, Paul, quarterback design draw play there on 3rd and 5. Able to shed one tackler that would have stopped him before the first down, but Jones just keeps his feet moving and picks up the first down. Great effort by the quarterback.
Needed 5 yards, got about 5 yards and an inch. Whoops. 20-14, Duxbury. Clock moving, just moved inside 9 minutes. 1st and 10, their own 30. Running back Barlow to the right of the quarterback Jones, and H-back to the left, who acts as a pulling guard coming left to right. Big collision between Barlow and Sean Coyne, and Barlow bounces forward for 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that's not the first time we've called his name Coyne tonight. Coyne did a great job getting into the backfield and stopping Barlow in his tracks right back there and holding him to a minimal gain. Great job by that Scituate front.
Scituate flip-flopping their defensive front, their defensive ends are number 45, Aiden McCormick, and number 70, Charlie Murphy. Duxbury looking towards the sideline. It looks like 4 pantomime artists signaling into place. They're not wearing the white face paint, though. Barlow hit in the backfield twice, but escapes the tackles. Keeps moving forward, and he's close to first down yardage. I don't think his legs are strong enough.
We have a penalty flag on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, 32 for Scituate. Ronan Manning, the first one in the backfield there.
So 2 types of face masks in Federation rules. We have a minor and a major. They're giving it a 5-yard minor.
Face mask penalty, so that goes at the end of the run. So we went from the 33 to the 39. That's a 6-yard gain. Now they're at the 44, 1st and 10. Jones rolls right, throws on the throw. He was bobbling as he went out of bounds. And let's see if one official overrules the other. Bill, it looked like he was, to me, like he was bobbling that ball as he went out of bounds. They're calling it incomplete. I think that's the right call.
And you have agreement. And the bench, the bench is not happy.
I think that was the right call. He got his foot down in bounds, but the ball was still moving. He hadn't controlled it by the time he went out of bounds. Bounced off his helmet. Yep.
Absolute great effort there by the receiver Falls, though, to get 1 foot in bounds, just unable to control the ball through the process of the catch, unfortunately, but a great effort.
H-back or slot on the left side is Jack Rees, who's played so well defensively. Twins each way. Barlow now to the left of the quarterback Jones. 5-man front for the Sailors. They fake to Barlow. Jones runs left. He has the edge. Lowers his shoulders. Bursts through 2 tacklers. Keeps moving. He's at the 48-yard line. Nice hit by Colton Downing of the Sailors.
Yeah, this read option game for this Duxbury team with Jones and Barlow. You've seen it a couple times, Paul, where they're pulling a guard and a tackle towards Barlow's side to run, and Jones has nothing but green grass, green turf in front of him.
7-yard run for Jones. What are his totals so far, Bill?
He's at 29 at this point, Paul.
29 yards rushing, 3rd and 3. Jones fakes to Barlow going left, runs right this time, has the first down, takes a huge hit on the right hip by Allard coming up from his defensive back, but it's a first down.
Yeah, another similar look. Duxbury's having a lot of success with it. They pull a couple of tackles to the left side on Barlow's side, and Jones just keeps that as the defense for Scituate just shades towards Barlow. And Jones is starting to feast in the running game so far here in the second quarter.
12 yards combined on his last 2 carries, but boy, they are hitting down there.
Yeah, they sure are.
It's like they play in the same league or something. Oh, wait.
And they don't like each other.
Yeah. Patriot League rivals. Duxbury's won the Patriot League, or at least their division, 15 straight years. Jones has a receiver out there. Another long bomb completion to Zach Falls. They're inside the 5-yard line of the Sailors.
Yep, Falls with that great effort on the sideline, just unable to bring in the catch earlier, but a great throw by Jones here. A little play action to Barlow, able to step back and find his man. Falls in single coverage, drops an absolute dime over the back shoulder, and a huge pickup for this Duxbury Dragons offense. And they're cooking with peanut oil now, folks. 1st and goal.
38 yards on the completion from the 44 to the 6. Falls is wide right. We have a man in the slot. That's the short side. Barlow to the right as well. Rees is the tight slot. Fake to Barlow left. Jones runs right, lowers his shoulder, dives into the end zone after flattening a Sailor tackler. Wow.
For any of you folks that have ever played the video game Madden before, that was a truck stick by the quarterback Jones. Lowers his shoulder.
That was a player attempting to make the tackle.
Yes.
Jones lowers his shoulder and just trucks over the defender and extends his arms for the touchdown. An unbelievable effort for Jones there on that touchdown run.
6-yard touchdown run. It is 26-14 in favor of the Dragons. You want to know how old I am?
How old?
The version of John Madden football I have at home.
Yep.
On my Sega Genesis system.
There you go.
Madden 96.
Yes.
It's got special code so I can call up the Patriots 1976 team with Sam Bam Cunningham.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there it is. Yes, and in 1975, I was clipped by Howie Long. Thanks for the setup, Jim Jones. Right back in my day.
Paul, I think that run by the quarterback, the expression was not going to be denied.
Yes. The Sailor player is up and okay, left the field under his own power now. That's number 5, Max Carr, a 5'10", 160-pound senior. Lining up for the PAT, Kevin Hammond. Ball is down, kick is up, right through the middle. 27 for Duxbury, 14 for the Scituate Sailors, and we'll be right back.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
You're making fun of me. Kevin Callan said I'm so old. My Madden game is when Madden was still coaching. Peter Bray added, oh no, Paul's so old, Madden was still playing. Duxbury will kick off left to right. They have a 27-14 lead, 5:29 to go in the first half. We've had touch passing, long passing, brutally hard hitting on the line of scrimmage. What a game so far. Fielding the ball at his own 22 on a short kick. And you heard it here in the booth, 2 more ooh-oohs for the contact on the field.
Yeah, Sam Allard found a little hole to run through, but that Duxbury coverage team just collapsed on him, and a big hit at about the 33-34 yard line.
Duxbury will be, Scituate will begin at their own 33-yard line. 1st and 10, trips to the left. While the running back goes in motion that way, they swing it to him. Gets to the edge. He runs over a Duxbury tackler and is dragged out of bounds.
It's 10 yards.
Wow, for a 10-yard gain. Bill, did that look like a horse collar tackle to you?
Very difficult, Paul. I did see the hand up there, but no, it was around. It was around it. He did not reach into the jersey, so therefore no.
Excellent. Will Robinson, he's the backup running back. Both Robinson and Burrell have 9 touchdowns on the season, and that's a first down pass. They're at the 43-yard line and running hard to the left. Another tackle for Duxbury's Jack Rees. And look at that. Robinson tackled, doesn't think his knee ever hit, got up running. 5-yard gain.
Yeah, great couple of plays there in a row for Willie Robinson. Able to find some space on that swing pass and pick up the first down, and now a solid 5-yard gain on the zone run up the middle for him as we see Alex Burrell come back into the game.
Burrell, a senior, Robinson, a junior. Burrell is moving back and forth to the left and right of the quarterback, Jackson Belson, a 6'2", 165-pound senior. Twins on either side, left side's the short side, left slot goes in motion right, creating trips. Belson rolls that way, sidearm throw! Nearly picked off by Jones, Trevor Jones. Whoa.
Trevor Jones, I think he's pretty hyped up after that touchdown run, I would say, and he read this route perfectly, almost able to cut the pass off for an interception, but great defensive sequence there for the cornerback as well as the quarterback, Trevor Jones.
For the Sailors, the left tackle is number 70, Charlie Murphy. The left guard is number 54, Sean Coyne. They both play both ways. The center is number 52, Shea Tickman. Pass incomplete over the middle. It's going to be 4th and 5.
Gosh, that was a really good play design too, Paul. You sent Burrell in motion, acting like he's going to get the swing pass. And then Belson turns right around and throws a nice little slant pattern. I think, was that Foley, his intended receiver, I believe, just unable to corral it. Setting up a 4th down and 5. This is a big 4th down for this Sailors offense if they want to stay in this game here with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Oh, he's punting it.
The quarterback punts it. Infield fly rule, batter out. Oh, wait, wrong sport. That was a high, short punt to the outfield grass. Got a good roll, though. Duxbury will take over at their own 19-yard line. Bill, that's a quick kick, something we used to see a lot back in my day, our day.
When the ball was square, Paul.
Yeah, that's...
Now 4 minutes left. This Duxbury offense been hot this entire first half. Plenty of time to possibly drive down the field and get another score before halftime. But this Sailor defense is going to have to make some adjustments. They need a big stop here, Paul.
As Ryan said, 4:08 to go. They're 81 yards away from the Sailor end zone. They lead 27-14. Jones fakes to the left, throws to the right, catches made. 2 outstanding blocks out in front of him, and then a nice open field tackle by number 65, Edson Andrade. Who's that in the reception, number 16?
16.
Adam Barr.
The gain of just 3.
Yeah, they try and set up a slot screen there to Barr, and Barr is able to avoid that first hit and able to pick up a few yards on that screen pass, but the Sailor defense did a great job collapsing on him, holding him to a minimal gain. 2nd down.
Between the 22 and 23-yard line. Brian, you're a big college football fan. I'll tell you how different it was in the 50s and early 60s after this play. This time they give to Barlow, running left behind the guard, Scanlon, and the tackle Watts, and he's close to first down yardage. He's got the first down at the 30-yard line. 7-yard gain.
Yeah, this Duxbury offense is just sticking with their game plan, pounding the rock with Barlow, give it to your main man that's got it done for you all season long, and this Duxbury offense is starting to cook.
In the 40s, 50s, and I think 61 or 62, when you came out of a college football game, you could not return until the next quarter.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So you didn't have all these multiple substitutions. Everybody played both ways. You had a lot of people like Trevor Jones, who runs for 5 yards, the quarterback, also playing cornerback, and hitting people on both sides of the ball. Dick Butkus, he was an All-American center at Illinois. Sure, he played linebacker too, but made his bones on offense.
All-American, yep, he sure was.
Tommy McDonald was a cornerback and running back or halfback for Oklahoma then. That was a 5-yard gain for, was that Jones or Barlow?
Jones.
Jones throws down the left just over the outstretched hands of Sam Wine. So after the 5-yard gain, it was 2nd and 5. There's an incompletion. Now it's 3rd and 5. Ball at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, Jones has been getting it done both in the passing and running game, but his last 2 passes deep have just been a hair overthrown to his receivers, and he's had his men open, just unable to hit them. But a big 3rd down here for the Sailors defense with 2:20 remaining.
For Duxbury, left to right. The tackle is Watts. Guard is Scanlon. Center, Ravegno. Right guard, Johnson. Right tackle, Moore. Shotgun formation. H-back off the right tackle's backside. Jones rolls to the right, hands off to Barlow, running left.
What a fantastic
He's got
play.
a 1st down. He's across midfield. He's across the 40, blasted out of bounds near the 30-yard line of the Sailors.
Heck of a play call. Duxbury, during their passing plays, they like to move the pocket to the strong side for Jones on the right side there. He hesitates and looks like he's going to throw, but a delayed handoff to Barlow, and he's got nothing but turf in front of him. And a massive gain and a fantastic
34.
play call for this Dragons offense.
So 15 plus 16, 31-yard gain for Barlow. Back in our day, they ran the cross buck with a fullback and the halfback. In these modern spread offenses, that was a cross buck with a quarterback and a halfback and a running back.
Barlow's got quite the eye paint on his face for this state title game. Holy smokes. Looks like he's ready to go to war.
I think we have an unbalanced line to the left, or maybe end over. Nope. That's just a wingback on the left. 2 wideouts to the right. New halfback is in. As Jones runs to the left, lowers his shoulders, big contact. He's near the 25-yard line. That's going to be another 9-yard gain for Jones.
Jones is really starting to kind of take over this game here, both in the running game and passing game. He has great command of that offense so far here in this first half. And they are dwindling this clock down. Minute 40 to go.
Oh, I should have kept better track of that. 27-14 Duxbury. As Ryan pointed out, as I should have, we're inside 2 minutes to go in the half. And look at the wide split between the center and the left guard. And now that left guard pulls. Jones runs behind him. Gets the 1st down. Tackle made by number 45 for the Sailors, McCormick.
Yeah, you can tell this Sailors defense has been out there for a long time here in this first half. Hands on the hips. Definitely getting a little bit gassed here late in the first half.
That's the 3rd.
Still.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's the third down of the drive. 1:11 to go, clock moving. Again, wide splits between the center, the left guard. 2 tight ends. This time they give to Barlow. Heading left, turns back to the right. Another gigantic collision inside the 20-yard line. How many ice bags are they going to need after this game?
Oh, I can imagine. It's been real physical up front in this first half, Paul, for sure.
That's from the 23 to the 19. That's a 4-yard gain for Barlow.
Yeah, no timeouts taken yet by Duxbury. Clock's ticking down. You got 35 seconds now. They're inside the 20-yard line.
2nd down, a long 5, a short 6. And who called that timeout?
Like
Sailors.
And the Sailors call the timeout with 29 seconds on the clock. And it's late in the half. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, good timeout by the coach for the Sailors there. He can tell his defense is a little winded from this drive that started, I think, with like 4.5 minutes left. And they've been out there for a lot of plays here on this drive, and they're going to need a big stop some way, somehow, to keep them in this game going into halftime down by 2 scores.
Scituate upset Duxbury 14-13 in 2021 in the Super Bowl final. Duxbury got the Division IV crown back last year, but they lost a ton of players from that team. Their quarterback threw for 35 touchdowns. His name will come to me, don't worry. Also lost one of their top receivers from that team. To go with a cliche land again, Bill, Duxbury doesn't rebuild. They
reload.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
Like Alabama.
Okay, now I know.
Yes.
All right.
Bill says, "Come on, I'm trying to keep stats
Yeah.
here."
I'm just trying to keep my eye on the ball.
Yeah.
I'm not used to keeping my eye on the ball. I'm used to watching the guys in the middle.
Yeah, as an umpire. And again, as one of the biggest umpires in the league, slot backs are constantly trying to use you as screens out there on their short slants.
Not only a screen, but a door and everything else, Paul.
Second down. We'll call it 6 yards to go. Jones fakes to Barlow. Rolls to his left, is pressured. Throws. Incomplete. I think he might have thrown that away. That was outstanding coverage by the defensive backs for the Sailors, led by Lawson Foley. 3rd and 6 coming up. 23 seconds to go in the half. 27-14 Duxbury. This is huge.
Yeah, that was a great job on the edge there by Charlie Hartwell, the outside linebacker, able to keep Jones in front of him and not let him escape the pocket and pick up some yards on the run. And a huge 3rd down here for the Sailor defense.
Zach Falls, their leading receiver, heads wide to the right. In the slot is Barr. This time they give to Barlow on that funky crossbuck. Barlow spins out of tackles. Barlow barrels into the end zone.
No, they're marking him down just short. Just short.
Oh, and now Duxbury calls timeout with 13 seconds left. Oh, the darn striped shirts ruined my call.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, another similar look to what we had on their previous 3rd down play. They roll out to the right for a little bit and give it to Barlow on a halfback draw. And again, he's got nothing but turf in front of him. Real close to being in the end zone, but his knee just went down just a hair short. They'll probably mark him just shy of the goal line, maybe around the 1-yard line.
Fantastic call by the official.
Yes,
I agree.
He was down, and a nice tackle made by number 53, Amari Mendez, for the Sailors. It'll be 1st and goal to go. 1, 2, 3. That was the 4th first down of this drive that began at their own 19-yard line.
Great shot there.
This will be the 11th play of the drive coming up. 13 ticks on the clock. It began with, is that 4:08 on the clock?
Yeah, this is big for this Scituate defense. Let's see if they can get a goal line stand with 13 seconds left. But this Duxbury offense looks like they're lining up in the Wildcat with Barlow.
And they have a ton of men in the line of scrimmage. Barlow bashes into the end zone. The left tackle is Watts. The left guard is Scanlon, with a wide split between he and the center, Ravegno. And that's the alley that Barlow took into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Barlow with a big run on 3rd down, just ends up a little bit short of the big touchdown run. So as a Duxbury's coaching staff, why don't you line him up in the Wildcat and just let him pound it up the middle?
Wow.
Touchdown, Duxbury, and they're about to take a 34-14 lead.
33-13 right now. Hammond ready for the PAT. Right through the middle of the skinny NFL posts. 34-14. A 20-point lead with 9 seconds to go in the half. Well, a little bit different than their 2021 game. There were 27 points combined in that game. Heck, we had more than 27 points combined in the first quarter.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tonight.
Oh, we got some people on top of the lighthouse, it looks like. Have you ever been up there yet, Paul?
Have you rung the bell, Paul?
No, I have not. Oh, I was going to say, what lighthouse? Oh, there it is to the left. Thank you.
Paul looking in the wrong direction
There
where the lighthouse is, unfortunately. But
hey, people think it's easy to be this stupid. They're wrong.
It's hard work.
Yes.
it is.
It is hard
Lost
work.
my thumb drive the other day. Almost dropped my flip phone into the toilet in the bathroom.
Forgot your
yesterday.
egg timer before the game even started. Oh, Paul, you're a wreck.
I just want to say hello to the most patient woman in the world, the lovely Carol McLaughlin of the Quincy McLaughlins, who somehow still thinks I'm good enough for her.
Shout out to Carol.
Yes. That ball was sideways on the tee, lying down, but a long kick fielded at his own 18-yard line, still in his feet, running to the left. That's the junior Robinson. He's across the 40-yard line, but that's going to end the first half. So it helps the stats with a 32-yard kickoff return, but the first half is over.
Geez, a big back and forth game, really, but just that Sailor defense just not able to contain that Duxbury high-flying offense that Jones is able to deliver in the pass game, and Barlow focused on that run game. Sailors are really going to have to figure something out here at halftime.
We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back with a summary of the first half, and then we get to see.
Test the stats.
Yes, how Bill Keefe's stats add up to the official stat keeper stats. 2 press boxes to our right. I'm Paul Healy along with Ryan Dolinger. Bill Keefe Jr. joining us in the booth. Peter Bray on camera. Kevin, amazingly, not looking confused. Callahan running the stats, and Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. We'll be right back on WARA. Whoops.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
A special thanks to Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial, 896 Main Street, Walpole, Mass. Email Rich at rharwood@baystatefinancial.com. Rich has 31 years of financial advising and planning for families and businesses. He also specializes in financial and estate planning for families with special needs children and has the designation as a special care planner. He is the current board chairman of the ARC of Bristol County, a local nonprofit serving the needs of families in Norfolk and Bristol County. Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial. Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back to Gillette Stadium. I'm Paul Healy along with Ryan Dolinger. Bill Keefe Jr. Doesn't join us during the regular season or the early rounds of the playoffs because he's on the field officiating, usually as an umpire. With which board?
No, locally is the Mansfield Board, but it's actually the legal name is the Massachusetts Independent Football Officials Association.
Aha. All right. What do we got for stats?
All right, for Duxbury. Jones, the quarterback, will start with his passing. He hasn't thrown very much. He's only thrown 3 passes, completed 3 actually.
Yep.
He's 3 for 7 for 115 yards.
And how many of those are touchdowns?
I believe 1, which was to Falls for 68.
That's right.
And then he just missed Falls down at the goal line
Exactly
for 38.
Right.
So
he's
1 touchdown pass. Running, Duxbury's been dominant on the ground.
Yep.
Falls is 12 carries for 59 yards. Jones is 12 carries for 59 yards. Well, is it Barlow? Barlow.
Yep.
Thank you. Barlow, with that touchdown run right before the half, the 1-yard touchdown run, he's at an even 100 yards for the half.
Oh, wow.
And on the reception side, we have Falls with 2 receptions for 106 yards, which is fantastic. Really is. We have Barr with 3. And then number 2, and I apologize, the young man's name who returned the kickoff, the 89-yard touchdown run on the kickoff return.
Sam Wine.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
On the other side of the slate with Scituate, the quarterback Burrell. That's
Belsan. Jackson Belsan.
So
Burrell's the running back.
Sorry about that. You're right.
No
Belsan.
worries. We got you covered, Bill.
He's 7 for 12. He is 7 for 12 for 139 yards.
Wow.
The running back, number 11,
Burrell.
9 carries for 41 yards. Allard has 1 carry for 5 as well as 1 reception for 70 yards for the touchdown.
Yes. Wow. And Allard also does their place kicking and plays defense.
Yeah, tremendous all-around player.
Yeah.
Number 8, unfortunately, I don't have his name.
Lawson Foley?
Foley, Mr. Foley.
Yep.
He has 2 receptions for 31 yards. Number 89.
That's the big tight end,
Yes.
Roman Glowak.
Mr. Glowak, 2 receptions as well for 37.
And he's my favorite player because when I was a kid, my favorite player was Roman Gabriel,
Yep. quarterback
of the LA Rams, MVP of the league in 1969.
And a guest star on Gilligan's Island.
Yes, exactly right. I wonder if he preferred Ginger or Marianne. Anyway.
And then we have number 26 with 1 run for 18 yards. He's substituted in for Burrow for 1 run. Number 21, 1 reception for 5
hold on.
yards.
26 is Charlie Hartwell. 21 is William Robinson. And what'd you say he had?
He had 1 reception for 5 yards.
And then he also had that 32-yard kickoff to end
That
the
is
first
correct.
half.
Yep.
And he was amped up at the end of that run.
Yeah.
He almost thought that he had it. We saw him right in front of us.
Oh, I'm sure.
Penalty-wise, Paul, I apologize. Penalty-wise,
Yep.
no penalties for Duxbury. Any penalty that was declined that was called against Duxbury, but we had 3 penalties totaling 25 yards against Scituate.
And in our Division II game last night, that was a huge factor as Marshfield, I believe, had 6 calls against them. King Philip, who went on to win the championship, 0.
Yep.
Zip,
Well disciplined.
zed, nada. Ryan, anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, geez, like just a exciting first half. We've seen exciting first halves the entire weekend. I don't think it's a weekend yet, but on Thursday and Friday, seen some exciting first halves, and this one's no different. Just the Sailors just don't have any answer defensively for this balanced attack that the Duxbury Dragons are dishing out to them. Barlow, 100 yards there in the first half, and Scituate's weakness on defense is their rush defense. I believe a couple weeks ago in a playoff game, they gave up over 300 yards rushing, if I'm not mistaken. So they're definitely going to have to come out of this second half down by 20 here. Plenty of game left still here to make a run, but they're going to have to make some adjustments on defense.
All right.
Let's see how we did.
Yeah. The Scituate Sailors received the ball first. They were forced to punt, but a bad snap led to a fumble and a turnover. Duxbury got the ball at the 37. It took them 8 plays to go 37 yards. A 9-yard touchdown pass from Trevor Jones to captain number 16, Adam Barr. Sailors again were forced to punt after getting 1 first down, and then the Dragons advanced 79 yards on just 4 plays, a 68-yard touchdown pass from Jones again to Adam Barr. Oh no, Adam Barr had the first touchdown. Second touchdown was to Zach Falls, a 68-yard touchdown hit him in stride. It took the Sailors just 2 plays to get on the board. They were trailing 13-0 at that point. They drove 92 yards on just 2 plays, a 22-yard pass to number 8, Lawson Foley, followed by a 70-yard touchdown pass from Belson to Sam Allard. PAT was good. That made it 13-7. Duxbury returned the kickoff, 89 yards for a touchdown. That was Sam, W-I-E-N. We're going with Sam Wine or Sam Ween on that?
Oh, Wine.
We'll go with Wine on that. Yes, an 89-yard kickoff return. And the Duxbury's 13-point lead was restored 20-7. The Sailors then drove 65 yards on 11 plays, a 14-yard pass to their outstanding Roman Glowak, 6'4", 180-pound junior. Generated 5 first downs on the drive. It finished off with an 8-yard touchdown pass to Lawson Foley. PAT was good. It was 20-14. Duxbury came right back. They drove 81 yards in 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plays. 10 plays, 81 yards. The touchdown, a 6-yard run by Jones. I have "wow" written in my notes as there was a huge collision with Max Carr of the Sailors at the 1-yard line. What's that phrase you use? From,
truck
Max?
stick.
He
lowered the shoulder and activated his truck stick
yes.
for the touchdown.
And that's the quarterback, Jones, barreling into the end zone. After generating 1 first down, the Sailors were forced to punt, And then Duxbury did it again. They drove 81 yards for the second time, got the ball with 4:08 to go in the half. Took them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plays to drive 81 yards. And the big play, an 18-yard run by Barlow to get the ball to the 1-yard line, and then they switched to the Wildcat formation. Barlow took the direct snap. He boomed into the end zone. PAT was good, 34-14. How did he do in the stats? How'd Bill do in the stats?
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. 100. So he was 1 yard off on Barlow.
Okay.
Barlow has 101 yards rushing, not 100. So, you know.
Yep.
Horseshoes and hand grenades on that one.
But I think that story of that first half, Paul, right here.
Yep.
Duxbury 4-4 on third down conversions.
Wow.
If Scituate gets one stop,
Yep.
it could change the whole aspect of the game. They were down by 7 for the longest time
Yep.
there, you know. And if they're able to get 1 or 2 stops on third down, this could be an entirely different half.
I agree. That I was going to point that out. 4 of 4 versus 2 of 5 on third down conversions.
Outstanding. All right, we're going to get some love to our underwriters. We thank so much for helping to make these broadcasts possible. Again, this is the live radio call. 24 hours after the game, we'll link up our video to the live radio call, and you can access this anytime, anywhere on the AACS YouTube channel. I'm Paul Healy. He's Ryan Dolinger. Bill Keith Jr. has joined us. Kevin Callahan on graphics. Peter Bray on camera. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. And which spot am I running next? This one.
Thank you to Jeff Schweitzer of Northeast Financial Strategies for helping us make this broadcast possible. Located in Rentham since 2010, committed to the local community, Jeff provides financial strategies that fit your needs. You can contact Jeff and talk about sports or finance at 800-560-4637 or nfsnet.com. Good luck to all of the athletes competing from Jeff Schweitzer and Northeast Financial Strategies. Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. They offer personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Best of luck to all of the local teams from the Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com.
Hey, the Rentham Co-op, they have some new breaking. No, hold on. You can relax. We have breaking news from Rentham Co-op. They're opening a new location in Norfolk, Massachusetts. That's a location of the old Santander Bank.
The Eaglebrook Saloon in Norfolk brings the look of the Wild West, a full menu in a family-friendly setting convenient to Gillette Stadium, Patriot Place, and the Rentham outlets, but a bit more rustic. An experience not often found in this neck of the woods, partner. Gift cards, T-shirts, and souvenirs always available. Good luck from Chuck and Ellen and everyone at Eaglebrook Saloon. All hail the spirit of Russ Francis. EaglebrookSaloon.com.
Hey, at the Eaglebrook Saloon, we thank Chuck and Ellen. We can't forget John and Charlotte McTurnan either, or they'll get mad at me. No, they won't. I'm just making that up.
Thank you to the Gavel Public House for underwriting this broadcast. Located in the heart of historic Rentham Center at 36 South Street, the Gavel Public House is dining in a cozy pub-style atmosphere. All menu items are prepared daily by our executive culinary team using local seasonal ingredients. The Gavel Public House has a full-service bar with a variety of craft beers. Enjoy dinner and drinks with friends in the outside seating area. Go to thegavelpublichouse.com. A special thanks to Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial, 896 Main Street, Walpole, Mass. Email Rich at rharwood@baystatefinancial.com. Rich has 31 years of financial advising and planning for families and businesses. He also specializes in financial and estate planning for families with special needs children and has the designation as a special care planner. He is the current board chairman of the ARC of Bristol County, a local nonprofit serving the needs of families in Norfolk and Bristol County. Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial.
As a trained professional, I can tell you what that dead air means. We're back. Third quarter ready to begin. The Duxbury Dragons with a 34-14 lead over fellow Patriot League member, the Scituate Sailors, as they vie for the Division IV championship title. Coming up after this, Foxborough against Hanover. Both teams 11-1 on the season. I think there'll be many fans from Foxborough here at Gillette Stadium in
plenty.
Foxborough.
Plenty. They were all over social media today. Get into the stadium before 6 o'clock or else it's going to take you an hour to get in. I'm sure they're hanging out at the concourse up there ready to load into these seats once this game's over.
Kicking off right to left, Sam Allard. Line drive, fielded at his own 6-yard line. That's Adam Barr. He's already across the 30. Out to the 32, 33-yard line, and he's broken down. A few extra shoves after that tackle. Tackle made by number 32, Ronan Manning, leads the team. Came into this game with 93 tackles on the year. I think he's over 100 by now.
Oh, easily.
And by the way, it wasn't Ronan with the little extra something after the play. Duxbury begins with a 34-14 lead at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, let's see what adjustments this Sailor defense has made at halftime. See if they can get a stop here to start this second half. They'll need it.
4-man front, 2 inside linebackers. Coverage by the defensive backs is off. Barlow on the left of the quarterback runs to the right, still on his feet.
Jeez, look at him
He's
go.
got a first down, and the H-back, number 7, Jack Rees, acted like a pulling guard. Burst that hole open, first down.
Barlow, no small running back either. He'll be playing at the next level next year at Bentley College. And Barlow, a 6', 215-pound running back. He has no easy task to bring down, and he proved it on that run.
12 yards on that run. You give him 13?
I gave him 12, actually.
Okay,
yes.
all right. Ball at the 43-yard line, 34-14 Duxbury. They have the ball first drive of the second half. 5-man front now for the Sailors as they bring the outside linebacker up. Play action pass. Jones wants to look deep. Coming back. What a great pattern by number 3. Oops.
13.
Number 3's the quarterback. But number 13, Zach Falls. Describe it.
Yeah, Zach Falls reminds me a lot of me when I played in high school. Great little button hook route there. Just kind of sits in the zone, comes back to the ball and makes a great catch. And another first down. And this Duxbury offense has just been cooking all night.
Great.
15 yards.
Where can we look up some films of you playing high school football? Let's see if we can get that.
You probably could. It's probably on Max Prep somewhere.
See if we can get that great down to a very good, or maybe even a halfway decent.
Slightly above average.
Yes. Line of scrimmage is the 43-yard line of the Sailors now.
We've got a flag on the field.
So
White Hat's got quite the arm on that flag. He chucked that thing about 15 yards.
Bill, the call?
Definitely holding. Part of the responsibility of the White Hat is to watch the quarterback and protect the quarterback, but he also looks through the quarterback to the tackle on the far side, and he saw him.
First major penalty against Duxbury today, so now the ball's back at their own 47.
Opportunity here for this Scituate defense to hopefully get a stop and get the ball back for their offense and maybe gain some momentum here.
First and 20. 5-man front for the Sailors. Back to passes Jones. Looks deep. Wide open
Big
underneath
breakdown.
the zone. Sam Wine knocked out of bounds at the 21-yard line by Max Carr.
Well, unfortunately for there was a big breakdown in the zone of that Scituate defense, and Wine is just running all alone on that deep drag route. Nothing but turf in front of him. Easy pitch and catch and a first down.
He's at the 23, so 27 plus 3. That's a 30-yard gain. Duxbury has run 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plays in this drive and generated a first
Jet
down
sweep,
in every
there he
one of them.
goes.
Duxbury has run 5 plays in this drive and generated a first down in every one of them
My
now.
goodness.
That's the backup runner for Barlow. That's number 16, Adam Barr. Why is he a captain? That's why.
Yeah. Just no answer for this Dragon offense who's just clicking on all cylinders, Paul.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, just no answer for anything that they're running here. They're able to run it when they want to, able to throw the ball with accuracy and just cooking on offense.
Moves from the 23 to the 6. That's a 17-yard gain. Barlow dives, and they're going to mark him just short of the goal line, so a 5-yard gain for Barlow. That's the first run on this drive, or first play in this drive, that hasn't generated a first down. That was first and goal for the 6. Now it's second and goal from the 1. And they're sticking with Jones at quarterback. Barlow to his left. They give to Barlow, and wow, walks into the end zone. What a job by the left side of that line for the Dragons. Not sure who the tight end was, but Watts is the tackle, Scanlon the guard, Mervegno the center. Wow, touchdown, 40-14.
Yeah, just a simple little zone run there, and the left side of the line just completely empty for Barlow to just kind of walk in.
They crashed down on that, and he saw it and hesitated just a step.
Yep. Might have been Rees as the H-back there. He's been doing that so well all day. Here comes the PAT attempt by the left-footed kicking Hammond. It's good. So he is, 5 for 6 on PATs. It is Duxbury 41, Scituate 14, and I know Duxbury has led the whole way. But boy, that feels like the definitive statement.
Yeah, it sure does.
Unovercomable. Is that a word?
Unovercomable. Insurmountable.
That's
there
another
you go.
one.
Vocabulary.
The
Words.
lovely Carol McLaughlin does a lot of crossword puzzles. I'll have to ask her if unrecoverable, unovercomable.
Unovercomable.
Yeah, that's true. It's. I wonder if it's on Jeopardy for 14-letter words.
I mean, throughout the season, Paul's vocabulary has gotten a lot more better. So I will give him credit on that.
More betterer?
A lot more better.
Thank you. Kevin Callahan says no, the unrecoverable is more likely to appear on Wheel of Fortune than Jeopardy. They kicked off, but I don't know where the ball is. Oh, it's in Allard's hands. He runs towards the right, gets near his own 30.
Another flag coming
is
down.
41-14, Duxbury in the Division IV championship game. 9:18 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think the Duxbury offense is really the story of this game. For sure, Paul. Just no answer defensively to stop them, and Barlow's just feasting on the ground. Jones doing a great job in the passing game. They're just clicking everywhere.
Wow. Duxbury has had 5 possessions.
All 5 touchdowns.
All 5 touchdowns, and on top of that, a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Yep. Unreal. Wouldn't it have been something if we saw this Duxbury team maybe match up against King Philip?
It would have been something. Hey, wait till next game, because next game we have Foxborough against Hanover.
That'll be quite
Hanover
the game.
beat both of these teams.
Yeah, they did.
Earlier in the season, granted, but still.
And Foxborough gave King Philip everything they could handle earlier
That's
on in the
true.
season, a 13-7.
Yes. Oh, I got to get my notes up here. Back to pass is Belson. He's rushed, throws off his back foot.
Oh.
Would have been intercepted by Barlow playing outside linebacker. And again, he's got 71 tackles on defense, but Belson didn't get enough on that.
Yeah, I think it might have gotten. Did it get tipped at the line, maybe?
No,
okay.
No, it
he
didn't.
he just lofted it. Paul, I think you can save some words and just say he Mac Jones did.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, or as they call it now, the old lean, bail, and toss technique, perfected by Mac. Sorry, Mac, if you're listening. Oh, yeah, you think it's so easy to play quarterback in the NFL? You try it, loudmouth. From their own 25, 2nd and 10. Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a catch!
Oh, they're going to call it a catch. Great job. Fantastic catch by Allard there on the sideline. I think he toe-tapped both feet, so it would have been a complete pass at the professional level, too.
11-yard reception.
Was that Allard or was that number 8?
That was Allard.
Okay. And it is first down at the 36. So that's an 11. Oh, you just said 11-yard gain. First and 10.
Great play.
Receivers
There goes
wide
Burrell.
open on the left. Throws a pump fake on Jones.
He gone.
Down the left sidelines. That's Alex Burrell, the running back. Wow, a swing pass out of the backfield.
Yeah, a little play action to Burrell, and then he just dumps off into the flat. Belson gets him the ball in space and just needed to make one man miss, and he was gone.
64-yard touchdown. Wow, for the Sailors. I was counting them out. They're certainly not.
Yeah, Burrell made
counted out
that.
yet.
Yeah, Burrell made a nice move on the quarterback, Trevor Jones. Able to make a nice little juke move, and he was gone.
Herb Devine in his 16th season as head coach for Scituate. 116 wins against just 58 losses. Allard for the extra point right down the middle. It's 41-21. 8:54 to go in the third quarter. I might have been wrong. We still got a game.
Yeah.
And again, they simply didn't account for the back out of the backfield.
No, they really didn't. A little bit of a breakdown. I think Jones was just playing back there and playing conservatively there, but you get Burrell the ball in space, and he just needs to make one move, and he was gone.
Yep.
Great play there by Alex Burrell.
8:54 to go, third quarter. What are the passing stats now for Jackson Belson?
He's 9 for 14 for 214 unofficially.
Wow.
Yeah, and putting up that stat line already at the beginning of the third quarter against this Duxbury defense.
Yeah.
That's definitely something to be commended.
And I bet that puts Burrell over 100 total yards,
It does.
rushing and receiving.
It does, yes. Just 105. 105
Okay,
total
there it
yards.
is. You people listening at home can't see, but Bill Keefe pulled out his abacus to do the math on that.
Slide rule.
Ah,
Yeah.
we're advanced. Did you or did you not wear a pocket protector in high school?
I did not. I wore a suit coat, though.
Ooh. Short pooch kick, flag is down. Now that went
We
out
gotta-
of bounds at the 36-yard line. So where do we place this, Bill?
Well, it'll be placed at the spot, and it'll either be 5 yards from the location or a re-kick.
From 5 yards back.
That is correct.
Do we know who the white hat is today?
Absolutely. The white hat is from North Attleboro. His name is Mike Rayberg.
Ah.
Oh, wow. Looks like the whole studio knows Mike.
And since we're discussing the officials, the umpire is John Collins, formerly from North Attleboro, now living in Mansfield.
Okay.
The wing on our close side, young Rick Mattson Jr., formerly QB at KP,
Oh.
now living in Attleboro. His father is on the far side, senior Rick
Oh, that's
Mattson,
cool.
originally from Walpole, lives in Rentham. Joe Lever is the back judge. Joe is also a college official. Joe's from Stoughton, former Stoughton player.
Black Knight.
Bill Barrett is the side judge on this side. Bill Barrett is originally from Somerset. His father, Bill Barrett Sr.,
Yeah.
was the white hat for the North Attleboro Thanksgiving game for years.
Oh, that's right.
He retired after the 2021 season.
Yep.
After, I think he had 35
I was going to
seasons.
say, I know it was
Wow,
more than 30
incredible.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have Jay Lindsay, another son of Attleboro, who is the side judge on the far side for us tonight.
Well, I
made all of those names up, as you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
of
have my
course.
business cards with me. I can inform them of my show, Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till noon on 1320 WARA.
Let's see what we have here.
Fast-paced ADD radio. I think they're going to make him re-kick.
Yeah, they're going to make him re-kick.
Well, good. I'm glad we had that break in the action to learn about the officials.
Great group of guys. They
Ryan,
really are.
can you impress us with any of your friends down on the field?
No, I cannot, as I am not originally from New England, so I have no friend. No, I have no friends except you guys.
You were an all-district receiver in Northern Virginia in high school,
Yeah.
and then a collegiate pitcher for King University
Yes, sir.
in Bristol, Tennessee. Now, did the loudness from the Bristol racetrack ever make it difficult to communicate with your teammates in the baseball field?
See, so like when the races were happening, it usually happened on a Sunday afternoon, which we weren't playing, or a Saturday night, which we weren't playing as well. But you could definitely hear the cars from a good 20 miles away.
I grew up in Westboro, Mass, where they used to have the fastest quarter mile in the East.
Oh, yeah.
And every Saturday night, we go to sleep to the sounds of...
Oh, yeah.
They're kicking off for the 50-yard line, Bill. Does that make sense to you?
Actually, I have no idea what happened.
What? They might have called a penalty on the sideline, like after the whistle,
something must have happened that we didn't pick up. The signal wasn't clear.
All right, folks, we don't know what the referees called, but we do know their names. Onside kick!
Almost
recovered by Liam Burns.
Oh, that was close.
Very close.
A great call there by Scituate. You got the ball at the 50. Why not try an onside kick down by 20? And that was pretty close. They almost came up with that.
There's a couple of situations on an onside kick that has to be followed for it to be legal. Number one, recovery. You cannot recover before 10 yards.
Right.
And you have to allow the receiving team an opportunity to field the ball.
Yep.
Okay.
If it's grounded into it more than once, then it's a live ball, but it still has to go the 10 yards. That was a one bouncing up, so the receiving team had to be allowed to at least make an attempt to receive it.
Kevin Callahan on graphics trying to allege that he called onside kick before it happened. Peter Bray attesting for him on camera. Jones back to pass, heavily rushed, middle screen, they make the catch, and then he's taken down right away by big number 65. Edson Arande, that play fooled no one, loss of 2.
Yeah, great job by that Scituate front. Initially by number 70, Charlie Murphy, able to get in on Jones, the quarterback there, and nowhere to throw except to his running back Barlow. They're waiting on a screen, and they stop him for a loss of yardage. It'll be a 2nd and 12.
For their own 38-yard line, looking towards the signal at the 4 teammates wearing orange hats, who, if they don't make it in college football, would become pantomime artists. Left guard pulls. Barlow runs right behind him. Defense reads it, and Barlow still fights all the way to the 44-yard line, a 6-yard gain.
Yep, just Duxbury just sticking with their method and their game plan going into this. Just pound the rock. Barlow's having a real successful night up to this point, and you're setting yourselves up with a 3rd and 7 to go here. Up by 20 here, I'm sure there's not a big sense of urgency.
It's 3rd down, and we call it, it's long 6, short 7. That Scanlon was the left pulling guard on that play, along with the H-back Rees. Jones back to pass, has time, now he's being pressured. Gets the pass away, doesn't reach the line of scrimmage. Great pass rush.
Hang on.
By two-way player Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, there'll probably be a short discussion here, Bill. I think that'll probably be a grounding call, don't you think?
They are conferring. They just want to make sure. There it is.
Yep. There's the flag.
There it is. They're going to call grounding. So it's 5 yards from the spot of the throw and a loss of down.
And there's the first big stop for this Sailor team.
And there it is, intentional grounding.
It's a big penalty.
And a big stop for this Sailor defense. Only down by 20, Paul. Like you said, still a little bit of a game here. They still got a little bit of hope.
First stop of the game. So now it's 4th and 14. Line of scrimmage is their own, we'll call it 35. And for the first time today, we see the Duxbury punting team. And the Sailors are going for the block as they only have 1 returner back. Look at the great communication on the line. Why is it no surprise that the protector is Jack Rees, who's been hitting people on both sides of the ball all day long. Left-footed punt by Zach Falls. Beautiful punt, rolls inside the 10. And the Sailors jump on it at their own 5-yard line. That was number 15, Joseph Burke. What an incredible punt.
Fantastic punt and great coverage by that Duxbury coverage team and pinning this Scituate offense down deep in their own territory. They got a big hill to climb.
So the line of scrimmage was their own 35, is that right? Or was
yes.
It was?
Yep.
Okay, 15.
Wow. 15 plus 45. That's a 60-yard punt.
A 60-yard punt.
And at the high school level, that's just unheard of.
Wow. 1st and 10 for the Sailors. They trail 41-21 with 7:16 to go in a third quarter that's taken a long time to play.
Third quarters are supposed to move quickly.
Exactly.
Started off pretty quick with that opening drive touchdown for Duxbury, and it's kind of slowed down quite a bit.
Spread formation, twins to the right, wide, splits on the line, fake the run, rolling left, right, pressured in the end zone, throwing it to the right, 2. There were 2 receivers and 2 defensive backs there. It's incomplete. Jones in there defensively. And is that number 10 with him? Joseph Barbiera?
Yeah, Jackson Belsan tried to play action here, and the linebacker comes on a blitz and gives him pressure. Just nowhere to go with that ball. 2 receivers kind of in the same type of route tree there, and incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
And that was defensively Jones and Barberia. Sailors looking back at their quarterback for instructions. Wide splits on the line. Slot to the left. They fake, swing a bubble screen to the right. Hartwell with the catch. Reeves with the tackle. But Hartwell, he's going to have a first down out to the 17.
Yeah, great play call there. Duxbury's defense kind of plays a little bit about 5 to 10 yards off the receivers there, which is a perfect look for that screen pass.
12-yard gain.
And Hartwell does a great job following his blocks and picking up the first down.
41-21. Duxbury over Scituate, the Division IV final. Foxborough versus Hanover coming up next in Division V. Back to pass. Man coverage out there. They're going deep. What a catch!
Wow.
It looked like Heppenstall was right there on the coverage, but leaping over and making the catch was Sam Allard.
Sam Allard's been his go-to guy here so far in this game. Great throw there, giving his man an opportunity in a one-on-one situation. Allard does a great job of high-pointing that ball and leaping over top of the defender 15 there for a massive gain.
They were at the plus 43-yard line. Throw down the middle, nearly intercepted by Happenstall, who I believe has 3 on the season. So that last play was...
Started at the 18.
17, yeah. So that's a 33 plus 7, 40-yard gain?
40.
Yep.
Yeah, Belsan, I think he was a little trigger happy after that big pass play. Throws it into double coverage, and he got pretty lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Again, the Sailors turning to their passing game. Belsan, again, that's to Hartwell on that bubble screen. Barlow with a huge hit on the tackle. Belsan does have 27 touchdown passes on the year against 7 interceptions, and that's a completion for 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Make that 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, thank you. Back to pass, Belsan has time.
He's got room.
He's going to run to the left. Barlow comes up and trips him up, makes the tackle.
Yeah, back-to-back plays there. Barlow, the star running back, also being a star on the defensive side of the ball. Great pursuit by Barlow and great tackling technique by him. Holding it to a minimal gain on that screen pass and a minimal gain on the run.
So it was 4th and 4. That's a 1-yard gain. It's now 4th and 3. We'll call it the 36-yard line of Duxbury, heading right to left towards the lighthouse. Weisenheimers. Trying to run to the right is Burrell outside, lowers his shoulder and cuts inside.
It's going to be close.
Made by Thomas Ryder Thomas.
Yeah, bad snap there to the quarterback, Belsan, and he's still able to give it off to Burrell. Burrell's able to fight forward for that extra yardage, but it's going to be a real close call here for the 4th down.
Coming into this game, Duxbury 10-1, Scituate 9-3.
They're going to measure this.
My father was on the chain gang at Westboro High School for 40 years, from 1964 to 2004. And back then it was grass fields. And here you don't see as many measurements because the lines are set by lasers. In the old days, it was the janitor / groundskeeper, and if he went out for a liquid lunch, you didn't have very straight lines on your fields. Yes, back in my day. So there were a lot more measurements back then.
See what the measurement looks like here.
It's going to be short.
Wow.
And it is.
Oof.
The Duxbury defense is held. 5:13 to go. They have a 20-point lead on the ball. 5:13 to go in the third quarter.
Dang, that's a tough break for Scituate. Bad snap, little discombobulated play. Still able to hand the ball off to Alex Baril on a 4th and short opportunity. And he fights for every inch of yardage there to try and pick up the first down, but Duxbury holds him.
We're still in this endless third quarter. 5:16 to go. Wow.
Yeah.
Second game is supposed to start at 8 o'clock. It's 7:15. That's not happening.
Yeah, probably not. I mean,
Kevin, can you text the lovely Carol McLaughlin of the Quincy McLaughlins? Let her know I might be a bit late. First down, Duxbury. They're at their own 34-yard line. Jones, the quarterback, runs right. Barlow with a lead block. Also a nice block by Moore, the right tackle, and Johnson, the right guard.
Ooh, cramp.
uh-oh.
And you see more cramps on these techno-turf fields. They hold heat a lot more. Usually not this time of year, but again, Jones is playing quarterback, cornerback, hell, probably even special teams. Thought he saw him selling a couple of hot dogs there during halftime.
Yeah.
And while he's on the field, we're going to take a quick break here at 1320 WAR.
Hey.
Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. They offer personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Best of luck to all of the local teams from the Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com.
Rentham Co-op has breaking news. They're going to be opening a new location in Norfolk, Massachusetts, at the site of the old Santander Bank.
The Eaglebrook Saloon in Norfolk brings the look of the Wild West, a full menu in a family-friendly setting convenient to Gillette Stadium, Patriot Place, and the Rentham outlets, but a bit more rustic. An experience not often found in this neck of the woods, partner. Gift cards, T-shirts, and souvenirs always available. Good luck from Chuck and Ellen and everyone at Eaglebrook Saloon. All hail the spirit of Russ Francis. EaglebrookSaloon.com.
Yeah, Chuck, Ellen, John, and Charlotte as well. Check your local media outlets for news about the Eaglebrook Saloon.
A special thanks to Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial, 896 Main Street, Walpole, Mass. Email Rich at rharwood@baystatefinancial.com. Rich has 31 years of financial advising and planning for families and businesses. He also specializes in financial and estate planning for families with special needs children and has the designation as a special care planner. He is the current board chairman of the ARC of Bristol County, a local nonprofit serving the needs of families in Norfolk and Bristol County. Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial. Thank you to the Gavel Public House for underwriting this broadcast. Located in the heart of historic Rentham Center at 36 South Street, the Gavel Public House is dining in a cozy pub-style atmosphere. All menu items are prepared daily by our executive culinary team using local seasonal ingredients. The Gavel Public House has a full-service bar with a variety of craft beers. Enjoy dinner and drinks with friends in the outside seating area. Go to thegavelpublichouse.com.
Welcome back to Gillette Stadium. I'm Paul Healy along with Ryan Dolinger.
Lord have mercy.
Bill Keith Jr. is joining us from a referee's point of view. Jones started to go off the field and cramped up again before he could reach the sideline. Give that man a banana and some Gatorade.
Wow.
Oh, that was Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
See, you never listen to me when I talk.
No, I don't.
I said quarterback, cornerback,
Yeah.
maybe special teams, and he was selling hot dogs during halftime.
I'm sorry, honey. I have selective listening when it comes to you.
Peter Bray on camera, Kevin Callahan making his debut on graphics, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Didn't get much sleep this morning, but that was my fault. 4-man front for the Sailors. They bring up one of their outside linebackers, and he backs off just to make me look bad. Bad snap with a new quarterback in, and a sack by Lawson Foley. And in a quarterback is Finn Carley.
Yeah,
Wow.
That two quarterback look that Duxbury did early on in the year. Here comes Finn Carley, the senior, into the game, and just can't, little bad snap there, just can't handle it, and gets sacked behind the play there by number 8.
8-yard.
Looks like Lawson Foley.
8-yard loss. They're back to their 30, so it's 3rd down and 14 yards to go.
Another big opportunity here for this Scituate defense to get back-to-back stops.
Early in the season, they rotated Jones and Finn Carley at quarterback. He's one of their captains. And there's that delayed draw or crossbuck to Barlow. He's going to get back across the original line of scrimmage, but it'll be 4th and 8 or 9 yards.
That actually goes as a pass, Paul.
Oh, we flipped it?
The way that he handed it, he just flipped it forward to him.
Well, when I become benevolent czar and I'm in charge, any pass behind the line of scrimmage that isn't completed is a free ball.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree. That's something.
So from the 30 to the 36, a 6-yard gain.
Yep, and back-to-back stops here for this Sailor defense, gaining some momentum here in the second half. Let's see if they can drive down the field and start to chip away at this lead. 4th
and 8, the left-footed punting Zach Falls had a 60-yarder last time. This time he goes for the corner. Ball is out of bounds at the 34-yard line of the Sailors. Well, they'll take over down by 20 points with 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go in this endless third quarter.
Yeah. I mean, minus that first half went by in a blur, and this third quarter has already lasted longer than that entire first half, I feel like. You know?
And the wind has shifted, and now it's blowing in the press box.
know, yeah.
Will you have some consideration for us, please?
Well, thankfully, it's not as cold as last night.
And the rain has held off.
And the rain has held off.
Where are they? They're at their own 34-yard line. They, the Sailors, 2:58, 2:59 to go. Back to pass, Belson. Sidearm throw deep. Oh, what a catch!
throw.
A tremendous catch by Charlie Hartwell.
That was just a flick of the wrist by Belsan on that throw. But and he throws it at least, golly.
Wow.
26. Jeez.
For their own 34 to the plus 25.
Yeah, Belsan just heaves the ball deep to his man, 26, Charlie Hartwell there.
51 on that.
25 plus 16, is that 41?
41.
41-yard pass. Burrell running to the right edge behind the right tackle. Caparella.
Yeah, an unbelievable throw there by Belsan, dropping it right in the pocket of Hartwell.
So a 41-yard gain, and all of that in the air. The Sailors' offensive line, the left tackle is Murphy, left guard is Coyne, Tinkman's the center, Downing the right guard, Caparella the right tackle. That was a 3-yard gain. It's now 2nd down, 7 yards to go at the 20-yard line. Running to the left.
Burrell.
Ryan, you're going to have to take that.
Yeah, this Sailor offense starting to cook. A nice little zone run there by Burrell, able to pick up the first down.
So that was a 8-yard gain.
And then they go to Willie,
to the
touchdown.
Left into the end zone is Robinson, his 10th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, they alternated Burrell out of the game, and they give the ball to the shifty Willie Robinson on the outside, able to make a couple of moves, and the offensive line did a fantastic job opening up a running lane for him. And touchdown Sailors, and they're chipping away at this lead, Paul. Don't call it over yet.
Is that a 16-yard touchdown run? What'd you have, Bill?
I had him at the. I thought the line of scrimmage was the 12.
Okay, we'll go with that. 12-yard touchdown run for William Robinson, his 10th of the year, came into the game with 635 yards rushing.
Yeah, this Sailor team has done a great job making some halftime adjustments, and they have chipped away at this lead, and unfortunately the extra point is no good.
Duxbury went up 41-14. I called that lead unovercomable.
Well,
because I'm wicked articulate. And to shut me up, the Sailors have scored 2 straight touchdowns since then. It is Duxbury 41, the Sailors of Scituate, their league rivals, 27. With 2:08 to go in the third quarter. PAT no good.
Still plenty of game left here, Paul. The Sailor defense has gotten back-to-back stops to start off the second half. They can get another stop here. You never know, especially in high school football. You just never know.
And a rivalry game. Duxbury on Thanksgiving Day. Duxbury knocked off.
I think that was Duxbury's first loss of the year was Thanksgiving Day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Was that it? No, they lost September 7th. They lost their opener to Hanover, 28-18.
That's right.
Okay, I was looking at my schedule.
Yeah, a little squib kick there. Yep. Little squib kick that just kind of dies down around the 30-yard line. Duxbury player just dives on it, and looks like this Duxbury offense is going to start around the 31-yard line, 32 maybe.
Still 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the endless third quarter. It's like a Twilight Zone episode.
And good to see Trevor Jones, the quarterback, back out there after taking some time to nurse his injury.
At their own 32, first and 10, heading left to right. Twins to the right, one wide out left. H-back. Again, Rees, the tight slot on the left, acts as a pulling guard. And Barlow's still on his feet.
Jesus.
First down across the 45-yard line. Unofficially broke 22 tackles on that 11-yard run.
Yeah, unreal. You kind of, not a lot to say about that except the effort of Barlow. Just, he looked like he was going to get bottled up for maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain there. Scituate did a great job collapsing those run lanes and those gaps, but Barlow just kept his feet moving and just carried about like 3 or 4 guys.
13-yard gain. What do you have for his stats so far, Bill?
I have him 19 carries, so 136.
Wow. Not as much as the 46 carries for 228 by Fairhaven's fullback the other night, but still very impressive. Running to the left, another first down and a high tackle. That's Adam Barr, one of their captains on the first down run. I believe he came out of the right slot.
Yeah, a little jet sweep to the near side of the field, or to our far side of the field. Able to get the edge and a solid pickup. And another first down for this Duxbury offense, who's been pretty quiet in this second half this far.
Well, their first drive.
Minus the first drive.
Yeah, minus the first drive. They ran 7 plays, generated 5 first downs and a touchdown. Yeah. But you're right, since then they've been stopped twice.
Right.
Now they're coming to life. So that was from his own 45 to the plus 44. That's an 11-yard gain.
Yep.
First and 10, the line left to right. Watts, the left tackle. Scanlon, a guard. Ravegno, the center. The right guard, Johnson. The right tackle, Moore.
Great
this is
job.
Number 35 running. That's Brett Barr.
Great job by that Sailor defensive line to get penetration initially on that run play and stop them behind the line for a loss.
Actually calling it no gain. Second down, 10 yards to go. Excuse me, Sailor fans, missed the tackle. And the clock stopped with 1:03 to go in the third quarter. I was just going to say, come on, let's go. It's a school night. That was last night. It's Friday.
I was trying to get the clock going, but there we go. There it goes.
Thank you. Thomas Sheehan, big number 6, a tight slot on the right. Wide to the right is Zach Falls. Came in with 709 yards receiving and 12 touchdowns, has another one tonight. They give to Barlow again. He starts on the right, runs left behind Watts and Scanlon. He's to the 35-yard line of the Sailors. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, you've built this lead behind,
3rd and 1, excuse me,
behind the rushing attack of Barlow, and you need to stick with it. He's been your hot hand all night long. Scituate just doesn't have an answer consistently for this rushing attack that Duxbury is presenting them with, but it looks like it's going to take us to the fourth quarter here, Paul.
And they're going to let the clock, the final 10 seconds tick off. That'll end the third quarter. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Wow.
It's finally over. We'll give Bill a shot. Bill, thoughts, story, anecdotes.
I'm Paul. I'm just surprised that Scituate has hung in the way it has. when they left at halftime, they were very dejected. They're still fighting. They are still fighting. It's going to be a great fourth quarter.
1 quarter to go. 41-27, the Duxbury Dragons over the Scituate Sailors. Don't go away.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
You're listening to 1320 AM Attleboro.
WARA.
Yes. Oh, it's the end of the quarter. I could have played a second spot. Well, I'll take it to promote my show. If you're enjoying the broadcast, you might enjoy my radio show, Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat. It's a radio show and a parody of same. When it's good, it's very, very good. When it's bad, it's utter drivel. But at least it's never average. Bill Keefe Jr. is a new listener to the show, and it's interesting. One, he enjoys the show. Two, he just began going to therapy.
I thought the show would kind of act as his therapy, you would think.
No, it's because his wife caught him listening to my show and made him go to therapy.
Again.
Yes, it's the most feared sentence any husband ever wants to hear from a wife. Sweetie, I think we could benefit from some counseling.
Is that what the beloved Carol McLaughlin has had to do for the past couple of decades?
Yes. 9 to noon, Monday through Friday on 1320 WARA, all over the world at WARAradio.com. 41-27, Duxbury over Scituate. When this is broadcast on AACS, the YouTube channel, Dave Angel can edit that out, Jim. Jim shaking his head, you're darn right he can. Cross buck in the backfield. Barlow runs over another tackler, drags him across the first down line. Heck of an effort, though, by 32 in the white, Ronan Manning. Also number 8 in there, Lawson Foley. First down.
Yeah, Ronan Manning has made a couple plays on the defensive line tonight, but again, that Duxbury offensive line and that run game just able to get enough penetration to pick up that first down.
Wow. He's at the 33, so that's just a 2-yard gain. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage. Boy, he's big thighs, and boy, does he keep his legs moving on contact. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Tight end right with a tight wing. 2 wideouts to the left. That's the short side. Jones runs behind the block from Barlow and then is taken down at the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 4.
Yeah, smart decision by Jones there to kind of give himself up and not risk getting hurt again, but it looks like he's getting up a little bit slower now again.
Actually, that was just he only made it to the 31, just a 2-yard gain. Or 3-yard gain we'll give him. So 2nd and 7. What do you have for Jones rushing totals?
I actually have 67 with that last carry.
67 yards. How many carries?
He is at 14. They have kept it on the ground most of this game.
At the next game we have Hanover, their quarterback. He had 30 carries in one earlier playoff game. Barlow threw a big hole on the left side, inside the 20-yard line, running behind Watts, Scanlon, and Ravegno.
Yeah, Duxbury just in no hurry at this point.
Yeah.
Still up by 2 scores here. Still stay composed. Situate's made a little bit of a run here in the second half with 13 unanswered points. Duxbury sticking to their guns here, though.
11-yard run. 1, 2, 3. 4th first down generated on this drive by Duxbury. It began at their own 32-yard line. Rats didn't write down the time when it began. Wide splits between the right guard and the center, Ravegno. Again, tight wing in the right, that's Rees. Barlow outside, cuts back inside, sheds a tackler. Finally taken down by number 9, Lachlan Steinmeier. But he's near the 5-yard line.
Wow.
Barlow's getting stronger, 9:50 to go. Clock moving, 41-27 Duxbury.
Yeah, Barlow just a phenomenal back, able to find the hole. Initially has great vision, and even more compliments to his offensive line, who's just been pushing around this Sailor defensive front.
Gave him 11 yards on that, I believe.
Yes.
Yep, so 22 yards on his last 2 carries. And it's 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first downs on this drive alone. That began at their own 32.
Got a timeout on Duxbury.
Oh, Duxbury calls the timeout. Where are we here? We'll be right back after this on 1320 WAR.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
Welcome back. They're still joking with me about my use of the word unovercomable earlier. Slips off the tongue, doesn't it? Shotgun snap. Give to Harlow. Beautiful hit in the backfield. Who was that with number 32, Rogan
Is that
Manning?
Thursday?
That was
That's
number
32.
45 also on the hit, Ada McCormick. Every time you think it's over for the Sailors, they come back with a hard play, loss of 1.
Yeah, Ronan Manning in on that tackle, able to get penetration. And then, like you said, Aiden McCormick kind of cleans the rest of it up. Great job by that Sailor defensive front to hold him to a minimal gain. It'll be 2nd and goal here, it looks like.
And the 10th play of the drive, 2nd and goal from the 10. Clock moving, approaching 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Duxbury up 41-27. Barlow runs right, breaks a tackle inside the 5. He's down to about the 2-yard line. Running right behind the tackle more, the guard, Johnson.
Yeah, just another phenomenal job here done by that offensive line. Great zone run blocking there, and Barlow able to find that hole like he has all night long, and setting them up with a 3rd and goal from about the 3-yard line.
So
this will be a big down here for the Sailor defense.
7-yard gain. Barlow's carried the ball 6 out of the last 7 plays. And again, Duxbury allowing more time to run off the clock. To the right is Falls. Barlow again runs left. 2nd time he's run left behind Scanlon, the guard. Watched the tackle and waltzed into the end zone. 47-27 Duxbury. 3rd and goal play from the 3.
Yeah, just a great job there. Barlow knows exactly where he was going to be running there. Offensive line does a great job holding their blocks and opening up the left side of that running lane for Barlow to just kind of waltz in there, just like he did on the last touchdown.
Scituate handled Grafton on the line of scrimmage, which is a much bigger team and where my kids graduated from. When it came to sports, they were both great musicians. They beat a bigger and stronger Holliston on the line of scrimmage, but today Duxbury has been just too much. The PAT by Hammond is good. It's 48-27. Wow. 75 points these teams have combined for.
That's crazy.
We'll be right back.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley and Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back. Duxbury 7 minutes and 43 seconds away from a Division IV championship. That would make them back-to-back title holders. Fielding at his own 17-yard line, Allard tries to get to the right. Knocked out of bounds at about the 36. Special teams tackle by number 15, Rob Happenstall.
Yeah, this Duxbury team having to reload a lot of their pieces from last year's state championship game. I don't think it's hurt them pretty much at all.
Yeah,
Paul. I mean, they've been clicking on all cylinders tonight. Been pretty dominant all year long. As we see this Sailor offense come back onto the field.
they lost to Hanover on the opening night of the season, 28-18. Went with a 2-quarterback system for a while. Nice job done by Finn Carley, but Trevor Jones has taken the job over, leading his team to victory here.
And Trevor Jones, only a junior, so he'll be back next year as well. Hoping to go for the three-peat next season.
The Sailors, after the long Allard kickoff return, will begin 1st and 10, their own 37-yard line. 7:37 to go on the clock. Come on, gentlemen.
Today, Junior.
They're not happy with the football they're using. Now they're switching to a second one. Wait, the quarterback's pulling a needle out of his pocket. He's deflating the ball. You can't do that. You're not wearing number 12. No, sorry.
Oh, you're trying to ruffle up some feathers over there, huh, Paul?
Hey, please.
We've got a New England audience listening here.
Please.
Worldwide.
Oh, sideline and go up the right side. Deep pass, nearly. Oh, pass interference. Yep. Number 27 for Duxbury. That's Neil McMinnon. He was playing the man. The other defensive back, number 10, Barbera, was going after the ball. Bill, what do you think?
Absolutely, Paul. Made no play on the ball, even though in Federation you don't have to, where you can guard, but he actually looked like he had his arms around him.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's the pull right there.
Yep.
Great call by the official.
As they're looking at the big board here,
Pass intended for Foley there.
which isn't part of our television coverage.
Yep, touche.
Oh, Kevin looking at the little TV next to him. Down the middle. Oh, nearly a one-handed catch by William Robinson.
Oh, he's
Contact
down.
by Finn Carley.
Oh, tough hit for
Get
Willie
up,
there.
Will.
Yeah, Willie Robinson took a tough hit trying to make that one-arm catch. We thought he had it.
Yep.
Just fell out of his hands and took a big hit.
Wow. I believe the contact was with number 17, Finn Carley, one of their captains.
And he gets up on his own power, just limps off. Good for him.
3rd down, 10 yards to go. Clock stops with 7:21 to go. Offensive line for the Sailors. Murphy at left tackle, Coyne at left guard, Tinkman's the center, Downing the right guard, Caparella the right tackle. Shotgun snap, trips to the left. Two underneath. Whoops, and the pass behind number 8, his best receiver, Lawson Foley. Lawson zigged. He thought he was going to zag. 4th and 10.
3rd and 10.
Oh, that's right. The pass
Make that
interference
3rd.
penalty.
Yep. Yeah, Belson throws the ball behind his intended receiver Foley there, which actually probably wasn't a bad idea to do because he had nothing but green jerseys in front of him where Foley was.
And the passing motion for Jackson Belston is certainly not what they teach at the Peyton Manning passing camp. More of a sidearm approach.
Yeah, quick release, just kind of a flick of the wrist.
Out to the right. Oh, in and out of the hands of Sam Allard, who's played so well today as a senior. Incomplete. Now it's 4th and 10.
Yeah, Allard's been his main target all night. A great throw there by Belson. Gets the ball out fast. He had a nice solid 6-7 yard pickup there, but just unable to corral that ball for Allard, who's been solid all night for this Scituate offense.
Just for the record, I am a big New England Patriots fan, and I'm thrilled to see Pat Patriot
Agreed.
at the center of the field instead of the flying Elvis. I always root for the Patriots. I just didn't think they were kidding anyone in the whole Deflategate thing. Admit it.
I mean,
move
it's
on.
like, what, 0.1 or 0.2 PSI?
That's
Like,
great.
come
Admit
on.
it. Move on.
Yeah.
Classic spread formation. Running back goes in motion to the left, throwing over the middle.
Dropped.
And that's great
another drop.
defense.
And
Into
even
the
better
hands of
defense.
Lawson Foley. Knocked out of the hands, I believe, by Rob Happenstall.
Yeah, Heppenstall, Rob Heppenstall, the senior, makes a great play on the ball. Pass intended for Foley there again. Thought Foley had it right there in his belly, but a great defensive play there by Heppenstall on 4th down and forcing a turnover on downs. And I think that'll mean Duxbury can pretty much all but lock up this game, and they're 7 minutes away from a state title back-to-back.
7:04 to go. Oops, my 3-minute egg timer is empty.
That's
That
why
means
I got the score for you, Paul.
Yes, I've gone more than 3 minutes without giving the score.
Team effort.
See, where I'm high tech, I use an old wooden egg timer and a flip phone.
And I've got 2 phones.
Yes, and you have 2 there. Your personal phone and your CIA secret burner phone. Running up the middle, a long run. That's Barlow again. Original line of scrimmage was their own 48.
Yeah, it's a big run for Barlow there. Just been the recipe all night long for this Duxbury offense with Barlow. Scituate's defensive line and defensive front just hasn't had an answer for this powerful, dominant running game for the Dragons.
27-yard run. What do you got for Barlow, Bill Keefe Jr.?
That puts him over the 200-yard mark at this
Wow.
point at 2:03, Paul.
Wow.
Incredible. Was it Bentley College you said
Yes.
that he's attending? I'm
Yep.
sure Bentley College is quite happy seeing his game line for the playoffs these past few games.
Of course, Bentley might be saying, hey, you're ahead 48-27. Save a little for us.
There you go, right?
And there's a timeout called, was that by the Sailors? I believe so.
Yes.
They took a timeout. We'll take a timeout. The score is 48-27. Duxbury over Scituate, 6:17 to go.
Thank you to Jeff Schweitzer of Northeast Financial Strategies for helping us make this broadcast possible. Located in Rentham since 2010, committed to the local community, Jeff provides financial strategies that fit your needs. You can contact Jeff and talk about sports or finance at 800-560-4637 or nfsnet.com. Good luck to all of the athletes competing from Jeff Schweitzer and Northeast Financial Strategies.
Welcome back to Gillette Stadium as we're talking to the Duxbury coaches in front of us. I don't know how they do their job having to listen to us.
I know, right?
First down and 10 at the 25-yard line. There's Barlow again across the 20. Beautiful tackle, number 6. Quinn DeCourcy, not the first time we said that. 5-yard gain, 6-yard gain.
I think we can safely say Barlow's probably the best running back that we've been able to witness all year, Paul, don't you think?
Oof. Can't think of a better one right now coming to mind. Came into this game with 1,245 yards running and 17 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, the Sailors' game plan coming into this game was probably to try and neutralize that rushing attack, especially from Barlow, but Barlow an absolute dog tonight.
1, 2, 3,
eclipsing over
5,
200
6,
yards.
7, 8, 9, 10. On their last 12 plays, he's had the ball 10
tackle.
times. And then that time it's number 16. Exactly, great tackle number 54, two-way player.
Sean Coyne.
Sean Coyne. What do you have for Barlow's rushing totals?
Actually, let's see, 208 yards on 32 carries.
Wow. That means you had to use an extra column.
I did.
Yeah.
I had to move over.
Yes. That last carry was, I believe, was that Adam Barr, one of their captains?
Number 16, yes.
Okay, and that's a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third down, Paul. It was a
third
loss
down.
of 1, actually.
Oh, okay. So I missed a play somewhere.
You missed the 5-yard by
Barlow?
By Barlow.
Okay.
It looks like Scituate's going to take another timeout here after that third down stop.
And who carried that?
Barlow.
Okay. So
Yeah, just a simple zone run up the middle to Barlow, able to gain about 3 or 4 yards there, setting up about a fourth down and maybe 3 yards, 2 yards, maybe a long 2.
all right.
Probably end up going for it here to try and keep the clock running.
Yeah.
They're deep in Scituate's territory, so even if they don't pick this up, the Sailors still have about 80 yards to go.
4:46 to go. 48-27 Duxbury. I'm trying to remember what the name of that tremendous loud tackle for Duxbury was. A couple of years ago, was probably maybe 3 or 4 years ago now, but he went on to play at my grandfather's alma mater, Dartmouth.
Oh, God, nice.
Where Grandpa was the All-American quarterback at Dartmouth in 1903. That's when quarterback was a blocking back. They won the first game ever played at Harvard Stadium, 11-5.
11-5, I remember that.
Of 1903. Grandpa had 2 drop kicks.
And that's why the football field is also 53 and a half yards long, right?
Third yards wide. Barlow gets to the left edge on a funky formation. Knocked out of, oh, they keep the clock running. Thank you. Oh, now they stop the clock. First down. What a play by Barlow on 4th and 3.
Yeah, pretty easy call to make there on 4th and 3. Keep the clock moving for Duxbury and tick this clock down. He went out of bounds on that 4th down run, but a fresh set of downs for this Dragons offense, and it's just ticking down, and they're 4.5 minutes away from back-to-back state championships.
And I could be wrong. I think that was number 7, Jack Rees again from that slot H-back position, who threw another great block. Where's the ball here? They're at the 8-yard line or the 7?
They are at the 8.
Well, it says the 9 on the scoreboard.
First and goal.
And he's just going to
Barlow
walk
up the middle, and for the 3rd time today, trots into the end zone.
Yeah, just those 3 touchdown runs that Barlow's had in this second half. He's just able to kind of jog and waltz in. I think he's going to get a flag here for unsportsmanlike conduct here, Bill, as he was kind of trotting and showboating into the end zone.
All I know is he carried the ball on 12 of the last 15 plays for Duxbury. Bill, what do you think?
I'm sorry, Paul. I'm just trying to figure the initial signal. It is going to be on Duxbury. That's why he's coming over. So he's giving him the option to take the penalty on the extra point or on the kick. It's a personal foul. Yeah, it's just a personal foul on Duxbury. Not necessary, especially at this point in the game.
Yeah.
And that's what we find disturbing with regards to the kids doing stuff like this, is that it's completely unnecessary, and it takes away from the accomplishment that they've achieved so far.
They ought to show clips of Gale Sayers and Barry Sanders, who would cross the goal line and flip the ball to the referee. They would act like they've been in the end zone before. And I don't mean that as a criticism of the Duxbury kids. We see it everywhere. Extra point is good by Hammond. (55-27) in favor of Duxbury. 4:06 incredibly still to go to this game. If you're tuning in to hear the Foxborough-Hanover game scheduled to start at 8, that's going to be closer to 8:30.
And Paul, our friends from Duxbury, the offensive coordinator, or the guys that were standing below us, are headed to the sideline. They've already left right after that touchdown.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, they're saying they didn't call that on Barlow. It was something on the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whomever it was, it's completely unnecessary. The play's over. Just go to your sideline. Nothing good can happen, as we tell them.
3, 4 more touchdowns today for Alex Barlow. The last 4 for Duxbury. Came into the game with 17. He's got 21 touchdowns on the season. Wow. 55-27 Duxbury. God, I hope this 4:06 goes by quickly.
Right.
I want to say congratulations to the Scituate Sailors. It must be so difficult. I mean, you're heartbroken after a loss like this, but the fact is you're one of the last 2 teams in all of Division IV playing right now. That's something to be proud of. And another quick kickoff
There
return.
he goes.
A short squib kick.
Touchdown.
He got the pylon.
He's going to say he was
Stepped out at the 1 yard
Come
line.
on.
Taking it away from William Robinson.
Great call.
Can you tell who the one referee in the booth is?
That's a fantastic call.
God, Willie Robinson had a lane on the outside there on the squib kick and gives every effort to try and hit the pylon, but I guess his foot just went out of bounds right before he could extend.
That was about a 60 or 65-yard kickoff return for Robinson.
We have an expression, we don't give them away for free, guys.
Yeah.
That's right.
You have to earn them.
Well, let's hope Willie Robinson earns it here on this 1 yard run, I'm sure.
First and goal. There's the two tight end T formation.
And
that's Burrill,
nice.
the right halfback, running left behind the line of Murphy, Coyne,
Good for
Tinkman,
him.
Downing, and Caparella, and he's in the end zone.
And a touchdown for the Sailors.
55-33. 88 combined points of the game so far.
Oof.
Yeah, so if your over-under bet for high school football and this
know.
game was 87 points, you win, and you're arrested. It's high school football.
About to say, if that DraftKings Sportsbook was open, I'd take the over on every game this week.
Wow. Going for two. Left wing comes in motion all the way to the right, creating trips. They flood the right, then throw back to the left. Incomplete pass. Conversion, no good. Well-designed play, though.
Oh, yeah, very good design play. You bring the receiver in motion to the right, and you roll him out to the right, and you got a lone receiver in the left corner of the end zone on the opposite side of the field, just unable to make that far throw. Tough throw to make.
3:50 to go. Foxborough to our left in the tunnel, coming out of the locker room area, down to the right. Well, that's a band. I was going to say, those are funny-looking uniforms for Hanover.
Yeah.
Those are awfully tall helmets.
Well, I think
that's the Foxborough band. They're very, very good.
Yeah.
They really are.
Well, going back, Paul didn't say too long ago, with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left, hopefully these last 4 minutes of this game go by quickly. And there's 3:50 left now, and I think that was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, wrong again. It's the consistency that amazes me.
Yeah.
Speaking of high school bands, the Attleboro High School Band this year
Was
at
very
halftimes, a killer version of Stevie Wonder's Superstition.
Yes.
They would play at
Don't
halftime.
forget Thriller.
Yes, and Thriller.
Don't
Which
forget Thriller.
It was this week in 1982 that Thriller came out.
Yes, it
at
was.
number one. Back when Michael Jackson was the coolest man on the planet. And I'll end right there, or I'll say something that'll get me in trouble. Listen to my radio show, 9 a.m. to noon, to hear the end of that sentence.
I could really get you going here, Paul. You
Onside kick,
Touch,
ball is tipped,
touch,
ball
touch.
is free.
Tipped. And it went 10 yards.
It was touched actually before 10
Exactly, it
yards
was.
by the receiving team.
Oh,
Can you please let us go? Why are we doing this?
Something a little extra.
another flag.
Recovered by number 16, Captain Ben Adams.
Is that some more extracurriculars going on after the whistle there, Bill?
See what he's pointing at. Was it an illegal touch? Let's see. Talk to me, Mike. That personal foul.
So it was after the recovery, I assume.
Yep. So it'll be 15 from the spot.
You know, you watch this game, you might get the idea that these two teams are rivals.
There's the touch.
Yep, there's the touch.
And let's see the extracurricular.
And they're marching it off.
So there it is there.
Duxbury will take over at the 35-yard line. With still 3:47 to go in the game that would not end. 1st and 10. Please have some backups in now, please. They still have the starters in. It's 55-33.
Yep, they sure do.
Barlow's running through the middle. Barlow's going to barrel into the end zone for his 5th touchdown.
Wow.
Unnecessary, but entertaining. And there's another flag. Brian Lee from King Philip wouldn't do this.
Huh. Is Barlow going to get his second personal foul penalty here? Or?
So that's where was the line of scrimmage? It was
35.
a 35-yard touchdown run. 5 touchdowns for Alex Barlow now, 22 on the year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Trying to do the gritty.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No grittying allowed in high school, that's for sure. I think. Now, if that's Barlow's another unsportsmanlike, is that he can't play any longer?
Last one wasn't on him. Last one wasn't on him. It was
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and I tried. Completely unavoidable penalty, and he's still doing it on the sidelines because he sees the cameras.
Completely
on him.
avoidable, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I confused him with my.
You know, I know he's going to Bentley, but I know Bentley college coaches are not going to like that.
Back to the action. Hammond will attempt another extra point. That's through the uprights. It is 61-33.
Make that 62.
62-33. Thank
Extra
you.
Point.
95 points these teams have combined for. In the 2021 Super Bowl, they combined for 27. They had topped that before the first quarter was over.
Do we know the MIAA state record for Super Bowl and the points scored, possibly, Paul?
You know, I've got that. That is somewhere
Yeah? Do you actually have that?
in this
on your
group of
thumb drive.
papers in my sports bag. That's in
There
there
you go.
somewhere.
Actually, you know what? Let me use one of my 2 phones. Hey, Siri,
Yeah.
what's the Massachusetts state Super Bowl record for points scored?
I've got it in there somewhere. Kevin Callahan now challenging Ryan Dolinger. Duxbury kicks off left to right. My high school coach would have done that. Would have had the backups in at this point in the game, let them play in a Super Bowl, run some conservative plays,
Almost.
get off the field. It's funny, over the years, Duxbury has always been a tremendous successful program, but boy, they never put the backups in.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
3:31 to go. Still.
Yeah, especially in a game like this, Paul, you want to get some of your kids out there on the Gillette Stadium turf and give them the experience here at the Super Bowl game. And
My sophomore year, I was a backup JV player. I got into 3 games.
there you go. Yeah,
We emptied the bench when we had a big lead.
right.
My first step in a varsity field, Paul Sablock from Tantascwa, who went on to start at Yale at tight end for 3 years, almost killed me.
Oh, boy.
It's a screen pass.
Screen pass. That's complete to Allard. Original line of scrimmage was their own 43. That was before I got clipped by Harlock, 2 years before.
Yeah, fantastic run there.
Allard moves from his own 43. Was that a run?
Nope, pass.
Pass. To the plus 37. So what's that, 13 and 7, 20 yards?
Yes.
20-yard run, back to pass. They're going deep to the end zone. Intercepted. And that's number 17 on the interception, Captain Finn Carley.
Who also served as the backup quarterback.
Yep.
So they've got 2 quarterbacks playing at the corner position on defense as well.
Yeah. Well, he's a captain for a reason. Finn Carley, 6'3", 190.
Yeah, Belsan trying to throw it deep here, trying to give his receiver a chance, just underthrows it into double coverage, and a pretty easy interception there for Finn Carley.
Are they bringing the starters out again?
Yeah, I believe so.
Different culture. I think I've seen a lot of clean jerseys now. There we go.
Aren't all the jerseys clean when you play on turf?
Yeah, Techno Turf, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, still the starters on the line.
See,
Number
back
22
in our
is
day.
in. Yeah. McCarthy Saluja is in. And heading off the field is Zach Falls. So we do have some new subs in, which is good to see. Incredibly, still 2:54 to go. They're at their own 6-yard line. 1st and 10. New quarterback? Nope.
New running back, though, I believe.
37.
That's number 37, Cam King, a 5'10", 160-pound senior. Should have been in last series. 2:35 to go. He moved from his own 6 to his own 8, 2-yard gain. Wide splits between the center and the left guard. Back to the right of the quarterback. Reese still in there in that H-back position. Nice run. Nice tackle as well. Number 37, King on the run again. Who made that low hit?
I'm looking, trying to have him turn around so we can get a number 1. But there is no number 1.
There is no number 1 in the program.
I saw number 1.
And now the Sailors start to empty their bench and let some players get a chance on the Gillette Stadium turf. Big number 58 comes out, the left tackle Watts, two-way player in the line of scrimmage. Clock moving with 1:35 to go. It is 3rd and 5. Again, they give it to King. Nice hit by number 10. That's Ryan Zona, a 5'9", 155-pound senior, gets in. 1st down run for King.
Yep. Duxbury just taking this clock down now, 1:20 seconds away from a back-to-back state championship. Thinking they can get in the victory formation here and just take a knee. A lot of subs coming in and out, getting into the victory formation.
Number 87 in there for Duxbury. That's Owen Park, a 5'10", 215-pound senior. And they are in victory formation. Delay a game.
Flag?
Yep.
Yep, delay a game, yep. A lot of substitutes going in and out there, and just lose track of some time.
Number 54 now. Oh, nope, that's Revegno. Well, Revegno is still the center. That I can see. And they start the clock again. 46, 45 for Duxbury. This is going to be a huge win, a back-to-back Division IV titles. Started the season with a loss to one of our Division V finalists, Hanover. Have not lost since.
And there it is.
Duxbury will finish up at 11-1, and they're Division IV state champions. Game effort by the Scituate Sailors. Here's your final, 62-33.
Yeah, fantastic effort, Paul, like you said, by this Sailor team. They came out in the second half and got 2 consecutive scoring drives, 13 unanswered points to try and scratch their way and claw their way back into this game. But Duxbury in the fourth quarter just kind of took things over, and Barlow, the player of the game, pretty much just overtook that game offensively.
What do you got for some final stats, Bill Keefe?
Well, final stats, Mr. Barlow had a total of 36 carries for 262 yards.
Wow.
Outstanding performance. Jones, though limited because of his hamstring cramping, he ended up with 67 yards rushing and 160 yards passing, Paul. And then on the other side, kept this kind of quiet because of the score, but our quarterback, Mr. Belson for Scituate, ended up 13 of 25 for 333 yards.
Wow, 333 yards.
A very
losing effort.
quiet 333 yards. And then Mr. Burrell, limited just because the offense had to go to the air so much. He ended up 13 carries for 56 yards.
Wow.
but a domination by the ground attack by Duxbury.
The teams now, you can see them shaking hands. Now we're seeing the sportsmanship. Congratulations to Hanover on a Division IV championship. Congratulations to the Scituate Sailors getting back to the title game. Tremendous effort this season. He'll finish up 9-4.
Yeah, one more game to go, Paul.
Yep, and the teams with identical colors, shimmering gold and navy blue. Yeah, team colors.
Yeah, big game coming up next in about 35 to 40 minutes between Hanover and Foxborough. A little bit of a home field advantage here for Foxborough, but they are the away team. And Scituate on the field now, getting their game balls and their for making it to the state title game. And now they'll present the Division IV state championship trophy to the back-to-back champions, Duxbury Dragons.
Present them the Massachusetts Division IV state championship trophy, Duxbury High School.
There's Duxbury getting their title, their state championship trophy. The Foxborough-Hanover Division V title game slated to be kicked off in 34 minutes. So we're going to take a break, turn it over to some music at WARA for about 20 minutes, and then come back with a Division V final. We'll be here. Hope you are too. For the Division V final, Hanover and Duxbury coming up. I'm Paul Healy for Ryan Dolinger, Bill Keefe Jr., Kevin, that's going to leave a Mark Callahan on graphics, Peter Bray on camera, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in 20